They're like
Like,
right there. It's
Who
like
buys them new?
It's just-
Have you ever seen a
any of the VQ chassis cars, G35s.
That's
350Cs,
because their
350s.
brains are underdeveloped.
You heard that right,
Holy
I have to
shit.
So he comes up, and I'm like, and as soon as he comes up, I roll the windows down, and I hear him downshift, and it goes, whoosh. I'm like, fuck.
Welcome back to podcast episode 6.
Six.
Dude, I am fucking up. I still don't
It's
remember.
episode 6.
It is episode 6.
I can
I
count.
am your host, Kawah. I am the resident shitty Mark 7 kid.
And he has a shitty B5.
That's mine.
Actually,
That's mine.
yeah,
oh, wait, that's yours?
yeah.
Okay, it's less shitty then.
Yeah.
It's mine.
We are here gathered by my other co-host / partner / business partner / literally love of my life, Meredith Marshall. Hello, Meredith.
Ooh, government name?
Government
Whole
name?
thing.
Yeah, whole thing.
Don't
With
put
a
that out
hard
there.
T.
Dude, sorry. bud.
Hard T, yeah. You're doing the hard T. It's crazy. He's the only one that calls me by my full name.
Yeah,
That's how you know you're in
actually,
trouble.
I'm like the only person that still calls her like Meredith. Everybody else calls her Mary. And I don't know why.
I would be super lazy. I'd just be like, Mer.
Yeah.
Mer.
Yeah. Little introduction of yourself, Mary.
I do all the behind the scenes stuff.
Hey, she could give
Do
her
a
some
lot
credit.
of
She
the-
made these.
Yeah, I 3D
things.
printed these little
Yeah.
shits.
Little engineer, a little here and there, little designer,
I
making
do
the
little
t-shirts.
designs. Do a little.
Imaginative engineer.
Yeah, I do a little doodling.
Yeah.
Doodling. I do a little
Doodle.
web design. Dabble in a little web design sometimes.
And of course, I have our guest, Q.
I'm back.
Y'all remember Q from the
That really
V7?
long ass interview.
Oh, dude. That
I
was
still can't believe you've aired the whole thing.
Hey,
It
man.
wasn't even the longest.
It wasn't even the longest one. Like,
It gets worse. It gets longer.
dude,
Yeah, they get longer.
podcast episode 5 was so long that my CPU, which has like 64 gigs of RAM, would not process the past 4 hours.
Had the offside issue.
Yeah, it's like,
It was like,
just offload this. We're gonna
It
subcontract
didn't
this
have
shit.
not software as a service, but hardware as a service.
Yeah. You will own nothing and you will like it. Shout out to fucking not Linus Tech. Anyways, so we've got Q here again. Of course, it's kind of a bittersweet moment to have Q with us again because unfortunately he's going to be leaving Northern Virginia, and that just sucks because we've been so busy and we didn't get to hang out anywhere near as much as I wanted to, and like we had. I mean, today we're filming on a Monday, which is insane.
That's fine.
I
Hey,
like it.
I'm on
because-
leave. It's cool.
Shit, yeah.
Unemployed.
Yeah.
Hey!
Damn.
She wins. She wins.
But yeah, so you're leaving us, which sucks. When you're headed to Spain,
Italy.
Italy. See, I told you it was Italy.
I said I didn't know what it was. I said it was Spain or Italy. I couldn't remember which
They're
one.
like two
All I
separate
knew.
things.
Yeah, but
They
they're
say-
close to each other.
They say thank you like the same though, right?
Ciao.
No.
No, that's-
Grazie.
Yeah. Never
And
mind.
gracias.
No, I'm literally an idiot.
Two
Never mind.
different things.
I don't know fuck all about languages. I just speak.
He
American.
just started drinking, folks. It's fine.
Yeah,
gonna get
non-alcoholic beers too.
It's different. It's different.
It's been a long day. But yeah, man, like we're excited to have you back. I know it sucks that we don't get to keep you here much longer unless you come back.
Well, I can always just piss off my bosses and just get fired, right?
Yeah.
And then I can stay here.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got an extra room.
It's
We'll make it happen. You know what I mean?
Lose my pension and everything. No big deal.
Yeah, no, that's
Y'all adopt me. Y'all can take care of that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
yeah.
That's
We can
all right.
we can put Lydia's college fund towards.
You want a college fund now?
You want a college fund? Go mount yourself to something. Here's your college for free. But yeah, we got some things to talk about. Of course, like I know you have some engineering and also cool car, fast car shit that we should be talking about. Mayor's got some stuff on her mind, and I have, of course, personal questions too. Of course, not too personal. We need to know first off.
It's going to be
Left.
like one of those polygraph tests where they ask you all about your inner life. Have you ever fantasized about the way cardinals, do each other on the trees? No, I haven't.
It's not that interesting.
That's a thing?
I saw two birds doing it the other day.
All right.
They're getting it in.
So left sock or right sock first? Like, what are we doing? Like,
Sock on, then shoe on, then other sock on, then other shoe on.
okay, that's criminal. Get the fuck out of this house. Anyways, Q, you've got something you wanted to bring up to the class, and as if you haven't seen the what do we call it? Build bio, as Josh calls it, the build biography of Q's B7 S4. Quick recap on that. It's probably one of the first. Right? Is that the correct title to hold? One of the first rear-mounted turbo B7 S4s in the East Coast, in the US, in the world.
As far as I know, the world.
Shit. And you did, I don't know if you still will when you're back in Italy, but you manufacture them too. Like the kits themselves for
I did a few of them. Just
hell
a few.
yeah. Hell yeah.
It's one of those things where I started getting going with it and I realized how many hours you put into it, and you're just like, I'm only gonna do a few of these.
Yeah.
And I probably would have kept going. I was gonna outsource it and get the piping all copied by a bender somewhere, but just time didn't work out. Time was not on my side. I got told like, hey, you're gonna move to Italy and work over there. I'm like, sweet. So
Sick.
it's bitter. Like you said, it's bittersweet. Like kind of want to go, kind of don't. So I started making these kits. I made a few. I had a couple people email me recently asking about it, and I had to tell them like, hey man, like it's on hold indefinitely unless you want to pay the shipping costs from overseas.
Oh no. Damn.
I don't know. I might entertain something. Like I might find a company out there that can do it. Because there's exhaust manufacturers all over the world, so I might be able to. Especially in Italy, that's kind of where a lot of the big tuners are.
Yeah.
As far as like Alien Tech, they offer tuning solutions for the majority of cars on the road today.
Really?
Yeah. And then there's another company I can't think of, but because Italy does have those things, I might be able to find a hardware manufacturer or exhaust manufacturer, and we'll see. But if I do, great. I might entertain it once I get proficient in the Italiano. But
you gotta get on that Duolingo.
Oh, I'm at like I think today will mark 200 days.
That's
I
great.
got till midnight to knock that out. So
what about Charlie?
Charlie?
Yeah, he fabs kids. Turbo VR6 kits and all that kind of stuff.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some we can bring offline.
I found a shop up in Ohio that.
Ohio?
Yeah, I sent the kit out there. A customer of that shop wanted a turbo kit. He found mine and says, this is better than me having to build the whole thing for him. I'll save a ton of money.
Yeah.
So I made it for him and sent it out to him. I said, hey, since you're a fabricator, if you have any design tips or whatever, let me know. I don't know where it stands. I haven't heard from him in like a month or two, so I'm not really sure.
What shop?
I think it's called Duke Fab. Yeah.
Up north?
Up in Ohio somewhere.
Yeah, Ohio's like
Duke Fab.
I'm from Ohio.
It's a small
state.
No, it's a small. I think it's like a one or three person shop, so it's not like a huge deal. I don't think.
Cleveland, maybe.
But yeah, I mean,
so I'm on hold with manufacturing, but I did that. Yeah. I dabbled in that.
Yeah.
And me moving has put a stop to all that, so it's kind of bitter. Part of the reason why I didn't want to move. Not to mention all my friends over here, the new ones I've made, you guys. It's like, man, now I have to uproot everything again. Now I have to go through the logistics hell that is
fucking moving,
packing, and getting registered and legal all over there and all that stuff, and whatever. It'll work. It'll buff.
But like you spent, the fascinating part is like you've been doing this for. I'm not trying to show your age, but you've been doing this for like a long time. Mm-hmm. I remember we had the conversation in the interview. I was like, I think he mentioned, I already forgot your Vortex name.
The Q-Jet.
Yeah, the Q-Jet. And when I was like, I bought my first car, was a Mark IV 2-liter, whatever, 8-valve. And I was like, everyone's like, just sell it, get a 1.8T, the amount of money and time you're going to spend. And then like, this fucking guy, like turbos a goddamn 2-liter 8-valve. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Good.
And he kicked ass.
Good.
And so it's fascinating to see like you go from that to go into the P7 and then you trying to perfect it and engineer and so on and so forth. So it's like being here at what now? What horsepower are you at now with that thing? Like
it was around 800.
Jesus.
At like 20 pounds, and I had turned it up towards like 25, 26, and I don't know where it was at then. I just went out and fucked around.
Did you find out?
I did not find out, but they did. They found out because everyone thinks it's the bastard child S4. They're like, oh, that thing doesn't have anything. Like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then they hear it and they're like, oh, well, I fucked up. One of the times I did find out, I was coming back from Low Show.
Yeah.
I came back from Low Show. I came across a white C7 C06, and there was a Mark II. Or sorry, not Mark II, M2 behind it.
Oh. And
I can't remember what road we're getting on. But when we got on it, we were on country roads for like a good 10 minutes, and I'm just kind of like fucking around, kind of like getting on it a little bit, seeing if they take the bait. They want to take the bait. We get on this fucking highway, and it's a 2-lane road going one way, 2-lane going the other, and there's no one. It's just us.
Yeah.
Literally no one. I could see a full mile ahead. I was like... He comes up, and I'm like, and as soon as he comes up, I roll the windows down, and I hear him downshift, and it goes, whoosh. I'm like, fuck. and I was like, and I told myself, like, out loud to myself, I said, well, Q, you fucked around. Now you found out. Now you're going to find out. You have to own it. You got to take this L. And so I hit it.
Yeah.
And I was running like 20, 21 pounds at the time. And I get out on like a car, and I think we hit it from like a 60, maybe a 50.
Okay.
And I held him to about 110 when he just blasts by me. And I mean, I never had a car that blew by me that actually hurt my fucking eardrums. But my eardrums were hurting for like the next 15 minutes. Like it was exceptionally loud.
Yeah.
So when I got home, I spent the time like looking for this guy. And I get on a DMV, one of the DMV groups, like, hey, anyone know this car? Da-da-da-da. She was loud as hell.
Yeah.
He finds me. He's like, hey, I heard you're looking for me. I'm like, sweet. Hell yeah. I was like, yeah, man. Like, what the hell's down with that car? It's like, oh, it's F1A Pro Charge. Makes about 1,200.
Jeez.
I was like, cool. He's like, yeah, I really couldn't get on it because, I had traction problems. I was like, that explains why, like, I got out on you for a while, and then you came blowing by. Like, he's like, yeah. Once I finally was able to kind of lay into it more, which is like past 100, and, then I was like, all right. I was like, well, at least I, held you off for a little while. I thought I was good.
I was doing great.
Yeah, 400 horsepower difference, not to mention the aero.
Yeah.
Huge. Yeah, man, that was an interesting time. So the S4 does good.
Yeah.
And I got the S4 because when I got into the Jetta, that's when the S4 was coming out.
Yeah.
So I remember seeing it, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. It's a gray Avant over in Rockville.
Yeah.
At a little car meet. Remember we used to have car meets over there at the flagship car wash?
Oh my God,
yeah.
Yes. Holy shit.
Yeah, so that was long ago, right? That was my first time seeing the S4, and I heard it. Like, oh man, I want one of those. I always kind of wanted one. My buddy was always a Cobra guy.
Yeah. He
had a V8, so I wanted a V8. He had a manual, so I wanted a manual. I had to make sure. I was like, but I knew Jetta. I understood Volkswagen, so it made sense. I'm just going to go with the Audi version because I already know kind of what to expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did my homework, and so I got the S4. But it was slower than the Jetta. The Jetta was making like 450, 500, so I needed something more. So I was like, well, I guess I'll turbo this too.
Natural progression.
Right. I had the bastard injured fucking 2-liter 8-valve, and I had the bastard injured 4.2 VHF.
Yeah, and so why is it even the bastard engine?
Because of the timing chains.
Because it's in the rear.
That was the first generation engine that did timing chains. And you just went from a whole generation of cars that had the timing belts in the front, easy to get to, Now you tell me now I have to pull the whole damn engine out to do a timing chain?
What other Audi had a V8 but prior to the
D2.
C5 R6, a C5 A6?
D2.
D2.
Oh,
and
the
those
D2 AA.
Those are belt?
Yeah, those are belt, and that's why I've always said if we get one, that 4.2 is easy to work on because it's not the one in the back.
Yeah.
But how it's like what I mean outside of like tearing down the actual like the chain is obviously enclosed with like oil and shit like that, but like the belts are just a belt. Like I'm trying to see. They're in the same area, right? They're in the rear of the motor.
No, the belts are in the front.
Yeah, the old 4.2s
close to the
are on the
radiator.
front.
Are you fucking serious?
The old 4.2 is in
Yeah,
the front.
it's like the B5.
Oh, it's like a B5.
It's, yeah,
exactly.
front.
Just
Huh.
more
Yeah,
cylinder.
real
So
easy.
then they just ended up putting the chains in the rear.
So
but
they
the
changed in
tensioners
the back
go.
to basically shrink the engine, but how much is, I think it only shrunk it like a couple inches because of the crank pulley thickness and all that stuff.
Huh.
But if you think about it the other way, the other reason why it's back there is now you shifted the weight to the back.
Mhm.
All right, closer to the axle line.
Yeah, how much weight?
I don't know, but if you put all that
40
shit
pounds?
together, hey man, 4 pounds of dynamic, when you're in a corner, is 4 pounds of dynamic when you're in a corner. So
That's true.
you got 4 chains back there.
Yeah.
Not to mention the sprockets, not to mention the cam adjusters. I want to say when I shipped out a timing kit without the adjusters, I was still at like 10 pounds.
Damn.
And that's not including the sprockets that are already bolted to the engine.
Yeah.
So-
That's so
All your other
much
components.
engineering just for.
It's over engineered as hell when
Yeah.
you look at some of these other cars.
But they were. I'm assuming like they carried on with doing chained motors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 4.0 Ts, the 3.0 Ts,
Yeah.
the new 2.9s,
Yeah.
Everything's changed.
all of them
now.
are chained
Yeah.
now, and they all share a very similar design. The TDI also has a chain. They all share a very similar design, and now the B8 guys, this will rub some feathers, but the B8 guys are starting to have timing chain issues.
Mm.
The difference is they can overlook it because they have an engine that makes good power.
Okay.
Right. The
Okay.
S4 to them, the V8 just didn't make good power. At best, you're getting 300, 315 wheel with bolt-ons.
Yeah.
I can go get a B8 S4, do a pulley and a tune, and be right there at 400. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's all about perspective, right? And this is how we get into our topic of why technology has kind of just diluted people's expectations and what good looks like.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the 4.2 of 2004 and 2003 when that engine came out, hell, even the belt drive engines, and you compare it to the Ford 4.6
Oh, with the 3-valve
and the 2-valve.
and the 2-valve. Yeah.
I want to say the 2-valve 4.6 that came in the new Edge Mustang was from 99 to 04. I think it was making 280 horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
And you got an S4 that's smaller, making 340.
Mm-hmm.
And it's making at a higher RPM. So, technology advances, right? And you do things and you get there. And then they came out with the Mach 1 that made 310.
Yeah. Same motor.
They came out with the Cobra that made 375 with a blower on top.
Wow.
So I'm only 35 horsepower down. Now, granted, I don't have the torque that engine had, right? Because I'm only making like 300 pound-feet of torque. That supercharged Cobra, it's 360, 375.
They've got big internals though, like wide, heavy boys.
Yeah. But, technology advanced. So I wanted my shit to be faster. And
Yeah.
I put a turbo on it. And at the time, JHM was like, everyone knew like JHM was, if JHM can't do it, there's no one can do it. I'm like, really, guys? Sure. All right. It's all about money for them. If they can't make money off it, why are they going to do it? So
Yeah.
I did it because I just wanted to enjoy the damn thing. It cost me $3,700 of parts and my time to build my first turbo kit. And I
Yeah.
could have did it for under $3 if I bought some stuff used.
Yeah.
Use wastegate, use diverter valve, that kind of thing. So,
Yeah.
do that, 3K to add 200 wheel safely.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
That's not bad.
That's just the power side. I mean, you still got to factor in like the clutch and shit like that. But
I mean, you put in comparison to how much you're going to spend on any V8, like any V8 to add power. Like you're like, I think sans the fucking the LS. No, even in an LS, I don't think you can put that much money into an LS and have like $3,000. Like it's the horsepower per dollar.
Junkyard
Yeah.
LS with
Everyone
a,
knows.
with
Ching chong.
with a shitty like you just need a junkyard LS and a whole set turbo,
Yeah.
and
just
that's
like
it.
a Jetta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I drove to Jersey. And I picked up an HX35 for $100 for some dude in a like fucking traveling J truck stop.
Yeah.
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 I came home and I welded up a ram horn manifold. I threw that on there and I'm fucking rocking and rolling for $100. That car still lives to this day. It lives up in Jersey at USRT.
Hell yeah.
Oh wow.
With
With Scott.
Scott.
no shit. Shout out to Scott, USRT. Hell yeah.
So it still lives. I don't think he's driven it though because he has some medical issues, so he doesn't really drive much anymore. But
Damn.
he's still doing though. He's still kicking it, man. working some really cool stuff this year with some of the OEMs. So
good.
He's doing well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
power is a really. We're like you were saying, like it's now that we've gone into this like new age of like anybody can pick up a car and mod. Most people that get into cars aren't even modding for the sake of modding. I think that it's just been everybody's just trying to flex nuts on everything because everything's a competition to everyone at all times. We had this exact conversation earlier on like the F and G80s, right? The F80s, G80s, and it's just like. Shit, who was it that said last time? It was like, yeah, if I wanted to get something that was fast, I'd just get a G80 and I fucking put a downpipe tune and I'm in the 600s or whatever, and I'm like,
it was your buddy at work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Phil. Yeah, Phil. So he moved from Washington to come to Northern Virginia. So he moved from Washington State, and he has an R35. He also had an STI prior to that, like a newer STI. And then his daily is an SQ5, which is dope as fuck. Like he just has like a whole. He's not dead set on like a particular brand or whatever. You know what I mean? But he's like, yeah, you know what I mean. Like when I look at it, like the G series makes sense. If I'm like an enthusiast, you know what I mean. Like I go and buy a car, I downpipe tune, and then I'm at a crazy horsepower number, and it arguably reliable. I think that the G series aren't having. The G and the F series aren't having as many issues as say, like the N54. Mm-hmm. Even then, the N54, when that came out, and the N55, that was like the easiest dollar that I think still has the record for $1 per horsepower. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, there was no way you could get 500 horsepower for less than $1,500 was like unheard of. And people were just slapping fucking eBay metal onto a turbo, like downpipes and whatever, and then fucking going into their tuner or whatever tuner that they had would just be like, okay, so fucking target boost pressure, it's 90, and then we're just gonna set it to do whatever the fuck we want it to do. And like it was working. Mm-hmm. And then now it's like now that horsepower is so easily accessible, what the fuck are where is the stop at this point? So many motors are just shy of hitting 800 wheel, and people fucking driving them have no right to be driving 800 wheel. You know,
they got the right.
It's the broccoli.
They have no common sense about us using it.
Yeah.
I saw a video the other day. Someone was saying how much, I think it was Speed Society. They made a post. Yeah. They said, how much horsepower on the street is enough?
500.
And I tell them, I was like, it depends, right? Obviously the weight of the car and all that stuff. Like
sure.
My car, I think 550, 600 is more than enough.
Oh yeah.
Driving around 12 pounds of boost, just putting around like my kid's 600 wheel. Like it's plenty. Yeah. Because in an area like this, you run out of room so quick because someone gets in your lane. Yeah. Or all of a sudden there's traffic. Yeah. Or there's an accident. Whatever, right? And of course up here in Nova, it's Cop Central. I went to put 20 miles on the engine the other day, and I'm just out at night just cruising around, and I ran across like 10 cops in that 20 miles looped out in the country towards like Lynn Hall and all that. Like I was just away from the main roads. I was just driving. And I was like, what the fuck? Why are y'all here? They're all unmarked SUVs too, but I could see the LED things. So I was just like, so I couldn't really have any fun because every time I turned around a corner, there was another door. I'm like, what the fuck? But oh man, I lost my train of thought. So
500, 600 horsepower.
Yeah, 500-600 horsepower on the street is plenty nice. I mean, yeah, sure. Click with my boost control, I can be right back up there to 800 or more. Yeah, and I got like 6 maps saved on that thing, so I can go wherever I want. But it's dumb. It's dumb. When I get on the highway at 40 and I let her eat. Yeah. And those cars that were right in front of me are now 5 train lengths behind me. I'm like, and I look down and I'm doing 110, 120 in 2-3 seconds. Yeah. Like,
you think it's horsepower to weight ratio is probably what we need to
start? Yeah. If you really wanted to,
if you wanted to get into what it was,
where would that be? Right?
There's a stoic. What's the story? Stoic ratio for AFR, right? Maybe there's What is it called?
Stoichiometric.
Bro.
So
I didn't know what word he was trying to say.
6
Nerds.
horsepower
Just over here trying to
per
help
pound.
him out.
Per pound. Yeah, because you're what, 4,200 pounds?
38 without me in there.
God damn. So I mean, yeah, so it was like 6 horsepower per pound. No, 6 pound per horsepower. Yeah.
1 horsepower per 6 pounds.
Yeah.
Wait. Which
Yeah,
way did I
that's
go
the
with that?
ratio. 1 to 6? 6 to 1?
Yeah, 6 pounds per horsepower.
So like, and that's fast.
Yeah.
So what are other?
And that's wheel horsepower.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, shit.
Well, I think the B5 is kind of in the same boat. A B5 S4 around 550 is like perfect for the street.
That's fine. Just
And that
enough
car
to
is
give
light
you
as
the rush.
fuck.
Yeah, they are light as
But
fuck.
like people,
Till I
you know,
V10 swap it.
the Speed Society, like you go into comics or Speed Society, and they're talking about like, well, my G80 handles it just fine, thank you. I'm like, it's more than just being like, okay, yeah, I can go straight.
Yeah. Yeah. Try
Because you're
to.
closing the gap so quickly.
Yeah.
Because they had mentioned you can't daily drive that. I mean, you can. No one says you can't just drive around with 800 horsepower on tap. But
Yeah.
you're not going to just sit there and just hit that 800 all the dang on time.
Yeah.
You know, you have windows of opportunity. And those windows shrink much faster the more power you add. And that's the thing. Like, you're playing around with safety at that point, right?
Yeah.
I can't go take 800 in the twisties that we did when we did Cruise the Colors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh
No,
yeah.
I turned that down. I turned it down. I was sitting there like low 500s, and I was cool with that. Because it was like, as soon as I hit that power, the next curve is coming up, and I'm on the brakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I just went. I mean, I just did a quick search of cars that are in the 6 horsepower per pound ratio, right? Y'all want to know what the fucking cars are at this ratio or this scale?
sure.
Lamborghini Gallardo, 911 GT3, the 991, right?
Good car.
RS, a
Good
Chevy
car.
Camaro ZL1,
Also a good car.
a 599 GTB.
Oh, yeah.
Fiorano, yeah, the sedan or the hatchback looking thing, the not shooting brake because it's a 4-door. The Aston Martin DBS V12 from 2008, and a
Love
Caterham,
those.
a Caterham,
A what?
Caterham,
Caterham?
Caterham,
I don't know how you
Caterham,
say that
Caterham.
name.
The
I
Caterham.
think horsepower also has to.
That's
ideal streetable horsepower also has
Yeah.
to do with where you are.
Well, the
Yeah,
Caterham,
yeah.
Because
for
if you
sure.
if you live somewhere
If
flat,
I'm in Arizona, I'm turning it up to 800 because
Oh,
I
yeah.
got room.
Oklahoma,
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
room. If I was in,
Oklahoma, Kansas,
I was coming
there's
back
nothing
from
there.
I was coming back from Moab, Utah one day. I went all the way down there to see the arches, and I was staying up in Salt Lake City.
yeah,
And the road I was on, it's the middle of the night. You can see every freaking star and galaxy in there, and it's just straight for like 20, 30 miles, just straight. And you're just going across this valley, and I'm like,
chill
Yeah.
mode.
well, I mean, I'm in my rental, so what was I driving? A Malibu at the time? So yeah, it was killing, yeah. But
Yeah.
I was cruising at 100 miles an hour the entire time.
Yeah.
There's no one out there.
No.
You know, and it's just like, you have straight up like that? Yeah, but let's believe me, I'm going to use my power. But
Yeah, 1,000 horsepower all day in the middle of Kansas.
All
There's
day.
nothing there.
So it was like
It's flat as
except for
fuck.
bugs.
Yeah.
Tumbleweeds and cows.
Tumbleweeds, yeah.
that's like
Oil
Oklahoma.
rigs.
You can go. You would be able to go a lot faster in Oklahoma. You know what I mean? And like because it's all straightaways and whatnot. The only problem is you have to fight humidity and all the fucking bugs. That's the reason why they
Yeah.
don't do like mile racing in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma is the only state I've driven through where I had a state highway patrol pull up next to me and tell me to go faster because I wasn't going fast enough. In my B5 driving
know how
when I was
fast you
moving
were
to El
going.
Paso. I was going 85 and he like rolls up to me and he's like, go faster. Like you need to go. Like
Awesome.
I'm like, there's
I'm
nobody
waiting for them
out
to start
here.
putting out laws where you, like the Autobahn, you have areas where you can go faster.
Yeah.
I heard Texas was good. I heard Arizona was going to do it. I don't know if Texas will ever do
The
it.
Southwest is the place to do it. It's literally,
Yeah.
especially like high desert. Oh, such a good place.
I still go into question like in Northern Virginia. I guess like it makes sense. A lot of people in this area will like the Tesla problem, right? And remember, I'm not gonna beat the fuck out of this, but it's the Tesla problem.
Every third car is a Tesla.
Yeah, I mean,
Every
yeah,
third one. You can
it's-
just look at on 66 coming home. It's like CRV, freaking maybe like a truck or something. Tesla. CRV truck,
It's really
work
crazy
van,
nowadays.
Tesla.
Yeah. combination of people who don't know if they should be either getting a hybrid
And
or
every
a
time you
fucking
see like
full-size.
3 identical Teslas in a row, you have to do a shot.
You just keep a tally. So all right, when I get home, I got.
No. Glove box.
Oh.
So yeah, it's really hard to like in Northern Virginia. I don't know. There's just a lot of people here trying to be. I guess they see what they see on the internet and they're like, "Fuck it, I just want to go to the next stoplight faster." Or I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I bully regular traffic all the time with GTI. It's like 380 horsepower.
Yeah, it's fun
small
though.
fucking
It's
can.
3,000 pound cars.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like,
I don't know how heavy those things are nowadays.
I
3,000?
I think
3,200?
it's like 3,200. Yeah.
Really?
So yeah,
Yeah.
380 is good in there. That's
Yeah.
like 500 in mine.
Yeah, it's decent and it's so much fun and I wouldn't want any more. Like you get into the I have all the respect for like people who build their shit, you know what I mean? Like, you know, the people who build front wheel drive cars to go fast. I think that's awesome. You're literally fighting fucking everything against you to make them faster. But it's like
Torque steer is its own enjoyment.
with that electronic
That is
steering,
so
man,
cool.
everything is so. Oh yeah, that's true. Like any Mazda Speed 3 has like the worst torque steer in the fucking planet.
Jetta
It's-
was terrible.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
but like
That's when I knew I was making power.
yeah,
Torque
yeah,
steer started kicking in. Like, oh yeah, I'm getting it.
yeah. But like I guess like when GTI owners just go fucking boss hog, like they're like, you know what, dude, 6266, we're gonna do a fucking side mount on this thing somehow. I don't even know if they can actually do that on the EA Triple H Gen 3s, but like we're gonna shoot for 700. I'm like, bro, front wheel on 225 4018s. Where are you putting this down? Because from first to third, the entire fucking range is unusable.
Huh. Look,
Making cool noises, I guess, but like
you're just gonna spin till 100. It's fine, but once 100 hooks up, it's a great time.
yeah, but then after that, it's like directly to jail, not turning back from jail, and then if you want to die in a Volkswagen that does 700 horsepower, 800 horsepower, that's on you. That is your prerogative.
They have
But
great
like,
crash test rating.
I'm sure they're
Yeah,
very safe.
At 60.
Yeah, at 60. Yeah, I was gonna say they're very safe at 200 miles an hour.
I think
even
you've got
even
more
in Germany,
safety.
like if you get in an accident on the autobahn and it's proven that you're going above 130 kilometers an hour, so right around 80,
Yeah.
your insurance is voided.
Wow.
Even though you're allowed to do it,
Insurance
you're basically at your own risk.
Dang.
That's crazy.
If I remember correctly, I might be wrong. Someone, I'm sure, in the comments, but that's not true. That is not true at all.
That's it.
We gotta ask, can you phone a friend and call Brendan really quick?
Yeah. We have a buddy that's over there right now, and he's having a blast, but also not a blast at the same
He's very
time.
lonely. He has no friends.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah.
He
Anyways.
did go to, where did he go? He went to the Nürburgring, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
He bought a Mark 7 and did a sway bar.
I
Took it
may
on.
say screw it and actually try and make the ring this time. I will rent a freaking truck and put it on a trailer and drive across Austria and through Germany until I get there. I was 3 hours away last time and I still didn't go. No comment.
That's a chance of a lifetime. You gotta go this time.
Yeah, I know.
5
Aren't
pounds.
you like close to retirement?
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
That's why I
just
kind
do
of
it.
have to go. But then again, I
Yeah.
could just retire and go whenever I want.
That's true.
5 pounds per horsepower is now that's the magic button. In my opinion.
5 pounds per horse. Per
Well, actually no,
one
because
horse per one
5
horse
horsepower per pound.
5 horsepower per pound is insane. That's like
I mean, I just calculated
That's
6
fast.
for mine.
no, that's 6 pounds per horsepower.
No. 6 pounds times 600 horsepower.
6 pound equals 1 horsepower. What's 6 pounds? 36 horsepower.
Is he gaslighting me?
No.
I have no idea.
Wait, what? Wait, am I doing this wrong?
Yeah.
Wait, no,
I think.
6. What's
No.
I think.
What's 6
I don't even know
what's
where we're going anymore.
If you were doing
36
6 horsepower
I did
per pound,
3,800 pounds.
Yes.
Divided by 600. That
Yes.
means my answer times 600 equals 3,800. So it would be 6.3333 repeating.
Yeah.
Pounds
Yeah.
times 600 horsepower equals 3,800 pounds. So it's 6.33 pounds per horsepower.
Yes, we had it backwards.
Yes, yeah, I had it
for a second
backwards.
there. And I was
That
like, that's
is-
a lot of horsepower.
So
6 horsepower
that
per
is
pound?
more than a Bugatti Chiron, which keep in mind, Bugatti Chiron is 1,500. Oh wait, no, it's not. That's
Are you?
never mind.
Are you talking
I'm
about
actually kinda
food? What
fucking
are you
high.
talking about?
It's more than a Z06. 670
Yeah.
horsepower at
I do like
3,500 pounds.
Z06s though.
Hmm?
And like that's at 5 pounds per horsepower.
Yes,
So it's like
that.
so it's like what more would you need from that? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I'm not sure because it's. I know like the horsepower also at the high end means a whole different thing, bro. I'm not fucking going 250 miles an hour. Like where am I going? Like am I have to go to a fucking church fast on a Sunday?
And
like,
that brings you back to location. That's why
Texas,
the straight
Midwest.
line fast cars are all out west, all
Yeah.
in Texas, all in Oklahoma, all 13, 12, everything's out west.
Yeah.
Texas 2K.
Yeah.
Because it's flat as fuck. That's why drag racing was so big in the Midwest too. It's
Even then,
flat as fuck.
You're talking about dilution of horsepower. Texas 2K dudes, 15, 20 years ago, 1,000 horsepower was fast as fuck.
Yeah, now it's like
if
3.
you're not showing up with 2,000 horsepower,
Minimum.
don't show up.
Minimum.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, there's classes, but like the bottom of the barrel
Yeah.
is starting at like 800
Yeah.
in Texas 2K.
Yeah.
That's the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Um,
That's fucking ridiculous.
Straight line.
That's not okay. So
and if you're gonna go do the nightlife, yeah, don't show up without like 1,500.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Or that power to weight is something ridiculous. You know, a freaking 2,000 pound tin can Honda, or gutted out Mark II making 800 to 1,000. Okay, cool. But if you have an average weight car, call that 3,500 pounds, yeah, you better be above.
dog.
It's dumb.
It is. We're in the 25 to 3,500 horsepower range
Yep.
right now.
Remember what Brad was talking about when we went down to Bristol? His boys are making like 2,500, 3,000 horsepower in their cars.
Fucking insane.
But now if you look at it, like, you don't have to work for power anymore. And that's what I mean by it's like watered down. So like, well, my buddy, my cousin, my brother, my sister,
Yeah.
you know, you see people like who aren't even interested in cars.
Yeah.
Like a lot of spouses, like women generally aren't really interested in cars.
Yeah.
But are able to go get in their husband's souped up freaking 5-cylinder RS3 or Lambo X or whatever, or Plaid, whatever, and just mat it and go.
Yeah.
And just go fast. And like, wow, she just ran da-da-da-da. It's like, no, she didn't. The car did. It's just so well put together now. The tech is so good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I have torque steer in the Audi. You can see it in some of my videos. Like in second gear, it's like,
Yeah.
you know? And they don't have to worry about that on these modern cars.
Well,
And
so-
it's
Yeah.
like you said, a tune and exhaust.
Tune
And-
exhaust.
Horsepower.
and
is
of
more
course,
easily
everyone's
obtained.
immediately going to compare, like, oh, you got a whole built motor. You did this, you did that just to make 800. I'm like, yeah, man. Like, some cars you actually have to put in work.
Yeah.
There is like a
Nothing wrong with
relativity.
that.
There's like a relativity to all of this, especially with like the AI thing, right? Because like, and this is a really weird fucking stretch that I'm going to pull in here.
No,
but
there's a connection.
I'll connect this.
You can connect it.
Computers can help us do a lot of shit until it can't. I think no, like okay, so go on the car topic thing on horsepower. So like yes, a lot of cars you can buy right now you can tune go, and then they'll have every computer to keep it to go straight. However, I don't know if a lot of and I could be absolutely wrong, but these like the 3,500 horsepower guys, you know what I mean? Or like the 20, whatever, the Texas 2K, and also Nitro, whatever, or Nitro Racing and all kinds of shit. Those dudes don't have assists.
No.
I don't think.
No, they're building that shit.
They're
Yeah,
building
they're
that.
Now,
building
shit.
granted, the GTRs are,
Well,
they have assists. The R8s, they have assists. Cowboy push, they have
like a
assists. Like,
Gallardo and
Yeah,
or
they
not a
have-
Gallardo,
they
but
have-
fucking STOs and shit like that.
there's systems built in there, especially even your modern Civics, standalones,
Even
and
at
stuff like that.
3,500, like
Oh yeah, there's safeties built in there.
Yeah, damn.
They're in there. It's pretty cool.
so then they have they help.
Those are the people that are building now.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to get at earlier. It's like now
Oh, you mean it's-
everything from like 600 to 1,000 is attainable in your typical everyday garage, like at your house. Those who are building are making 1,500 plus.
Yeah.
It's just everything has shifted. What I built for 800 to 1,000, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to do that anymore with modern tech. Everything is shifted to the right. Now you have to build for 1,500 plus. The M3s, they're doing their transmissions and they're doing their stage 3
Single
blocks.
turbo conversions and shit. That's like computers. Computers, they start. I mean, when the calculator came out, what, 40, 50 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
What, 50 years ago, I think was the calculator came out? That was like, people were like, holy shit, I don't have to do fucking math anymore, right? And then now we have the next generation of computing, because the way I see like the AI thing, you know what I mean, is that it's literally taking multiple processes or formulas and functions and processing those simultaneously to come up with a single solution. So now everything is just becoming easier to do, you know what I mean? So high horsepower is naturally going to follow that. I mean, what are the other things that are going to come following right after that? Fucking rendering body kits. It's a completely different topic, right? It's like, now we're not talking about horsepower anymore, but now we're talking about straight up aesthetics. Dude, people can I guarantee you that if I spend enough time, I could go in, you know how like old cars have, you're hell bent to try to find interior pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking scan it and then, or just have like your AI render one.
There's people that do that a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that will sell, like, I can't remember which company it is. There's a guy on Instagram that scans a lot of old JDM parts, like air vents, buttons, all kinds of shit. And you can buy his files and they just print shit.
Yeah, it's smart.
Yeah.
I saw a guy the other day who was making new lenses for taillights and stuff, and he got the right alcohol dye to make it the right color.
I saw that too. The orange one, or the orangey yellow color that he was talking about. Yeah, I saw that too.
That's neat. And it's great. The upper intake for my turbo.
Yeah.
I got on ChatGPT. I bounced between ChatGPT and Gemini. And I was like, hey, I need you to make me a circle to oval transition that maintains the area of a 4-inch circle. The oval needs to be X, right?
Yeah.
And it did that. Like, I had to give it like 2 or 3 prompts just to kind of get it right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's 95% of what I wanted. The moment I told it, I said, hey, I want you to chamfer this edge, and went all the shit. But so I was like, you know what? It's fine.
It'll get you.
You got
get
close.
You mostly there.
I will chamfer it myself with a Dremel.
Yeah.
But technology is to the point where that would have took me hours to do because I'm still trying to learn CAD.
Right.
And it was done in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And I sent it to a 3D printer right down the street, and it cost me $80 for him to make it out of ABS or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool.
And it fit.
And I went and picked it up. And it's exactly what I needed.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? And now people there's a guy right now building an entire turbo kit exhaust system, manifold to the turbo and the downpipe and all that, 3D printing it all.
That's what I was going to say.
And it's weldable.
At some point.
Dude,
like, it's so
granted,
cool.
Metal 3D printing is kind of
it's
expensive.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
Well, they even have silencers now that are 3D printed.
You mean mufflers?
Gun mufflers.
We have,
gun mufflers.
No, we have water mufflers. Yeah, I was gonna say because in Canal
it's airsoft.
It's airsoft.
It's for airsoft.
It's airsoft. In Canal is like now. In Canal is actually used in F1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they're like we. That's what I'm saying.
Aren't they the ones that kind of like
spearheaded the way? Oh, the aerospace engineering.
I mean, everything comes from space, but then it was really put into like commercial, widespread use by F1, and then guns. Airsoft.
So that means like from now on, like the ratio in which I guarantee you in 5 more years we'll look back at this podcast and be like, holy shit, we're in the 4500s. And it's like 3D printed. Like you go into, imagine having like a fucking a computer that is just built strictly for engineering, and you're like, okay, I need you to, here's the prompt, build me something that's 5,000 horsepower, don't care how you do it. And then it just goes in. It's like, all right, cool. Well, what are the parameters? I don't know. Here you go. Fucking.
Imagine it orders it for you.
It
orders the components for you, sends it to the factory.
Oh shit.
That's automated, and that factory automatically assembles it all for you to tolerance, to spec.
Yeah.
And then it's automatically picked up by a freaking robo truck, and it's automatically shipped to your house.
And then your robot pet puts it in your car.
And then your robot pet comes over and lifts a leg and pees hydraulic fluid on it. And then it's been christened. It's been christened.
It's the movie WALL-E, and you're just this big fucking orb that's sitting in a floating thing, and you're like, oh, a fast car.
No, WALL-E that movie was onto something.
Oh, I know.
It was really onto something. Great movie. It was a good movie.
I mean, humans are not far away.
We literally devolved in that movie. Everyone devolved. They're all on iPads, and their bones have they've turned into babies. Their bones don't even connect anymore because they just sit in these chairs and watch TV.
I feel like I need to watch that movie.
It's a really good movie.
I'm gonna quick bathroom break. You guys keep going. I'm gonna go pee.
For fun.
Because I.
Oh, the microphone stand solved the problem of picking up people peeing too.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a problem. Kyle would have to edit out the piss. You gotta edit out the piss.
That's funny.
My part.
Yeah, freaking 3D printing stuff is the way, and I know I want to get into it and start making just random things, but I gotta get better at CAD. Thank goodness, like I can get chat to get me somewhat close, but simple things.
Yeah.
Some of the more intricate stuff, it's like
there's a learning curve. I did that with the B5. I found some files that I could modify for the B5. The speakers that were in it, they were just Frankenstein, like wires cut, amp slapped in the door, like just mangled. Well, I went with the OEM ohm speakers, OEM size, everything, because I was wanting to put the car back to being very nice and functional. And I made 3D printed speaker brackets that bolted into the door cards, and then the speakers bolted to them.
That one.
Orange.
Grazie mille.
Can you grab me a glass of milk?
Yes.
Thanks.
Like whole milk?
Milk.
Like skim milk, whole milk, 2%?
2%. Whole milk has too much fat. That's my favorite. But usually when we drive and I get road milk, it's whole milk. Most gas stations only sell whole milk.
This is true. I only use whole milk like in my coffee because it mellows it out a little bit more. Than that fat is helpful.
Yeah. Thanks.
Fucking pouring a glass of milk is insane.
I haven't drank a glass of milk since I used to go to my grandma's house when I was like 10.
It's my favorite. Thanks.
She used to make us drink milk every night.
It's good for you.
I'm not lying. I'm not saying
Strong
that's not
bones.
true, but I did not hit 6 foot. That was the goal of the milk, and it failed me. And so I've lost faith in milk.
No.
Even though my protein's made from milk, so there's that. But
there's something still incredibly humane, and I think I'll probably eat these words in the near future when robots end up taking over the planet or whatever. About humans still trying to engineer and fuck with things to make them better, efficient, faster, or whatever. Mm-hmm. The process of doing all that is like, I don't know. It's I know we're supposed to utilize and accept like computers to be part of, what we're doing is whatever it is whatever objective we're trying to achieve. Like it's inevitable that we would do or use things that would be tools to make things better, right? Since the creation of tools, since the creation of the calculator, the computer, et cetera, et cetera. So it's like, but at some point, dude, like when is it
enough?
I guess, you know what I
Never?
mean? Like
I
don't think humans have the capability to just be
I don't
like,
think it'll
all
ever
right.
be enough because
You're
the one
constantly
thing that
evolving.
human can't there's keep that. I put computer and human together as one word. The human.
human.
That's a good spice.
It is a good spice. The computer can't really replace ingenuity. And so it's still reliant on prompts.
That's true.
Right? So as long as people continue to imagine things, the computer's just there to help it become a reality. Mm-hmm. The thing I get concerned with is people taking it as gospel. That output that the computer gives you
and not
when it
checking
comes to
it.
answering questions is a summary of whatever information it aggregated and from where. And I see it frequently where it's just like, I can see why you drew that conclusion, but it is wrong.
Yeah.
Because you only read half of that page and then you skipped over to the next web page and you added half of that and you put the two together. But if you read the conclusions, you'd see that, and then when you tell the AI it's wrong, it's like, you're right. Thank you for correcting me. Here's the right answer. And then it's still wrong. It's like, no, AI, no, computer, you're still stupid.
Yeah.
That's not nice. I'm like, you're right.
The scariest part is it's learning from all of that.
It is.
And that's why AI has it like it's constantly slowly improving.
Mm-hmm.
The more times it's told, hey, it's actually like this, and then it's like, oh. And
Luckily,
then
we
eventually
have
they'll
people
just
who are
take
too
over.
lazy to give feedback.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We have plenty of people who are just like, all right, that's not the right answer. They just X out of it.
And then the people who use AI for literally everything, like I can tell when someone uses AI to send me an email. And
Yeah,
I'm like, come
especially-
on, man.
Especially when the word it's not an X, it's not just an X, it's a Y or something like that. I'm guilty of that. It's probably one of my problems.
Like when it
too.
sounds too smooth.
Yeah,
Like
when it's
there's
too
no
sexy.
there's no human error in it.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
just like,
I'm guilty of that shit.
I understand that. Like
It's cold.
there's some people who are eloquent speakers. I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can just tell.
Yeah. I mean, like when I want to be able to portray an image like in a way that's dramatic enough, you know what I mean? Like I read books, you know what I mean? Surprisingly.
You can read?
I knew you were gonna say something. That's exactly why I looked directly.
I
at
didn't
your
even know
face.
you could read. That's crazy.
Dick. But yeah, and I'll
Third
use it
grade
to
level.
help me say shit.
Aw.
But God bless, I'll never fucking use that shit to write an email. You know what I mean?
Shoot, I use it. Sometimes I'll be typing an email and it just gives me at the end of the email, say swipe to polish. I swipe and I polish and like,
I do that.
that sounds pretty good. Yeah.
That's-
Gmail. It's in Gmail.
That's
Oh, shit.
different. I'm talking about like where I used to work. I don't work there anymore. My direct supervisor used AI to write every email, and it was so obvious because there was no human aspect to it. It was very it was very machine.
Here's all these bullets.
Yeah, that's the other thing is like some of the formatting, I'd be like, this is copy and pasted. This isn't
I bullet my emails because of efficiency.
I know you do because you've emailed
That's your
me.
autism.
Yeah.
He-
Project management requires it, dude.
Everyone has a little sprinkle of it.
Hey,
Now-
idiots, I'm hurting cats. I need
now
you to
we're
look.
both project
These things.
managers, so it's just
Yeah, now you're gonna wait till you start using bullets. This shit will come up quick. You're gonna be like, all right, I need to make less word do more.
I do use bullets.
Yeah.
I
You're
use
welcome.
things.
I definitely use the AI to help me brainstorm wording for evals. I'll tell you that much. Because sometimes it's just you find yourself being too redundant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's like, I know I already used this word like 3 sections back. Let me try and find something else. And it's great for that. It's great. I definitely use it for brainstorming.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
perfect for that. Or like if you write something and then you just put it in, be like, hey, can you make this sound maybe just a little more refined?
I wrote a heartfelt letter one time and I put it in the AI. I said, hey AI, like, how does this, what do you think the writer is trying to convey here? Right. And see if the AI interprets it the way I think I'm interpreting it. And, that I'm, taking a neutral stance and not being, deflective or offensive towards or attacking someone.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, sorry, cool. I knew I was on the right track. So like, all right, let me keep writing.
Yeah, good. I'm on the right place.
Yeah, AI
I'm
has
not
its place. It's very useful for
But I
Having
do
a
wonder if it
things.
interprets that right.
having a computer tell me I'm not an asshole.
Yeah.
Me and my buddies at work, we put together an AI to kind of scrub we give them like 100 questions.
Yeah.
And say, hey, what do you know about this? What do you think about this? How do you feel about this? 100 different questions to kind of gauge what kind of person they are.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So if they're coming into the program to learn stuff, how do they learn? What's the best way to approach them? We use the AI to kind of, based off of these questions, what kind of personality type is this person?
Oh shit.
How do they best learn? That kind of thing. And it seems pretty decent. Like I tested it on myself. I'm like, it's not bad. I'd say it was about 60, 70% kind of spot on of how I am. I was like,
Oh, that would make life so much easier.
it's really good for like, I'm sure, a lot of the job seeking companies out there probably have some sort of something that does that
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
There's a lot of companies where when you're putting your resume in, it will ask you at the bottom if you consent to having AI review your resume before a human does. Which to me is mind-boggling that they are
Yeah, I don't
sorting. They're sorting resumes.
But then I would just make my
via-
AI configure my resume to that AI.
All you have to do is just put some code into your resume that puts a backdoor into their AI. That's all. That's all you gotta do.
Hey, son.
You put like
what's up?
a combination of numbers and their AI just kills itself.
Yeah, it's just like, oh shit. Fucker. Tag you're it. I did put it in a prompt. I said, could you imagine an ice motor that is the most efficient with the highest horsepower available? And it said that the ultimate internal combustion engine would combine the best racing technology with hypercar engineering. It would use a hot V setup, 4 turbochargers, and a free valve system.
Yeah.
It's a 1.6 liter V6 hybrid, and it creates 1,400 horsepower and revs up to 1,500 horsepower or 15,000 RPMs. 4 electric turbochargers and a camless free valve system. Yeah, which is what Koenigsegg made. And then apparently the fuel is high octane renewable e-fuel. I didn't even know that was a thing.
E85? Or
it said renewable e-fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ethanol.
Ethanol is renewable fuel.
That's
yeah.
right.
I guess
It's corn.
Yeah.
It's just corn liquor.
Hot V layout. What's it called? Electric assist that boosts the crankshaft. That's fucking nuts. And then jet ignition tech for pre-chamber ignition.
Sounds like a bitch to work on.
Carbon matrix pistons with ceramic coatings.
I saw carbon rods. I don't know if they make carbon. I don't think carbon pistons would hold up.
Yeah, well,
I still don't know if the carbon rods were real or not. I know I saw it recently though.
With ceramic coatings to handle the extreme heat.
Didn't Ford, one of their motors, they have like a carbon block? They have carbon in the block. Isn't the Voodoo motor? The motor, the engine block has carbon in it?
Ford.
Yeah, but carbon in what sense? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure the Voodoo motor is the one that has the carbon in the block. Look it up. Ask AI.
Yeah.
Make it work.
Speaking of like ultimate unlimited funds, what was it the Jesco Absolute just ran 8.5 at like 190 miles an hour. So if I was, and it's not even built for drag racing, they just did it just to go do it on prep surface, mind you, with I say this loosely, regular tires. It's the Absolute. I look at that as kind of like if funds were not an issue and you built something, how fast would it be? Yeah. So now the goalpost is that. Yeah. You have a fast car if you're able to run faster than that.
That's insane.
Nowadays, most modern cars, right, with a decent amount of displacement, 2.5 liters to 4 liters, or even 5 liters, they're easily able to run 10s at 135 all the way down to like high 9s at like 140 with minimal effort. Yeah. That's kind of like where we are now when it comes to like modded cars. That's kind of like the range to be in. Yeah. Most cars nowadays are able to get in 11s, even Hyundais and Kias. Oh. And that's wild to me, right?
The Elantra ends.
I almost threw up.
Yeah.
The Ioniq 5 runs 11s.
Don't ruin
Ioniq 6 or something. I'm pretty sure it ran like 11.8 or something.
It just looks so bad.
Yeah.
They look.
It's probably the ugliest car, not the ugliest car, but one of the ugliest cars I've seen.
It looks like, is it the one that it looks really like it's trying to be a Porsche?
It has that curved thing going on.
And then the back looks terrible.
It literally looks like something I would have drew in elementary school. If I imagine what a car looks like, it's just curve, wheel. Done. Yeah. Car. Complete.
Yeah.
11 seconds and 124 on Motor Trend.
What was it? The
Ioniq 5N.
Yeah, see?
And so then now it's like, okay, cool. Every car can fucking do this. And what's cool?
Why do I mod?
Why do I even do anything? Yeah.
So there was a point where I was competitive. Yeah. And I just turned it off over the last year or so. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy the car. Yeah. Because it's like, 800 just gets me in the door. Yeah. If I want to be competitive and fuck around with people and be there, 800 gets me in the door. And it's not. I don't really want more than that.
It's not like so much more work involved to even get. Just because you have the horsepower doesn't mean you can put it down. Then you have launch. Then you have tire. Then you have
your entire drivetrain.
Yeah, my rear diff hates me right now. I hear it all the time. He's like, I'm like, I'm gonna have to do that when I'm in Italy.
80% to the rear again. God damn it! But it's like none of this. I don't think like. I've never really got into modding cars for horsepower anyways. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who got into modding cars for power and speed and whatnot. Because it's like your own personal fucking roller coaster at that point.
It's just like where we were this past weekend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That Dart had the fattest slicks on the back end I think I have seen in a long time.
And that was small tire too.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
But it was like... It's like people like that, right? Like people who are building American muscle cars to still go fast, and they're like 10-second index cars. You know what I mean? Like, they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck about new tech.
That this shit can do that because it's not the it's not the fucking reason to do any of it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like I can go into 10-second index right now with a fucking plaid, and then program it to hit 10 seconds every single time.
Yeah.
Like,
I wonder if they can actually do that.
If
The plaids?
I'm sure you could make a
I'm sure there is, but I wonder if
Yeah.
anyone's actually did that. Taking an EV and saying, hey, at your max effort, you run this. I would like you to restrict yourself to only run a quarter mile in this amount of time.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
It's just
That would actually be-
It's just programming, right?
It is.
Yeah.
So-
Right?
You would.
Torque management and programming.
Yeah.
And you have 4 or 3 or 2, depending on which Tesla you got, right? Electric motors. And you just say, hey, yeah, restrict your power.
Yeah.
It can do it in 8.5 apparently.
I wonder, would that be legal?
But
in sanctioned racing, would that be legal?
Imagine some fucking dude bringing in a Tesla Plaid that you just and he finds a way to
Well,
program it.
The only variable is his battery charge. That's it.
Yeah.
Teslas are really big in hill climbs out west. Randy Popes, all he does is race Teslas up Pikes Peak.
Yeah, but that's like I'm gonna rustle a lot of feathers too.
Well,
by saying
the
this.
thing is the
Fuck them
reason
feathers.
Yeah, fuck.
the reason those Teslas are doing so good in those hill climbs is because they don't have to fight elevation.
Yeah.
They don't have to fight
Just heat.
air density or anything.
It's just heat.
That's it. And
Yeah.
even then, Pikes
they
Peak
break
is not
records?
hot.
No, it's just less air.
They've done some pretty cool shit. They've done some really cool shit out there with
Yeah.
Teslas.
But what I mean is like
I don't care. There's no soul. Okay. There's no
We are probably in the biggest era
V8
of built
pulser.
versus bought
I know.
that we've ever
I know.
V8 pulses bouncing off the canyon walls. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
It just sounds like a microwave cooking. Like,
I think at some point it's just speed and horsepower will just be commercialized, and then there's going to be a
it
whole
already
bunch.
is.
Yeah.
We're already there.
Yeah.
I'm
Like I
literally
said-
at a point where it's
Yeah.
like, hey, you want $800? Okay, buy this, and this. Hey,
Yeah.
you're done. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It's
And
that
then-
easy.
And then, but there's going to be
Horsepower has never been this obtainable ever.
there's going to be a clear, distinctive, like, I guess, divide in cars in the future of people who pay to win, and then there's people who mod or mod.
It
Just
has
mod.
to do.
I don't even know what the fuck.
It all has to do with how much effort you're willing to put in
Mhm.
to make power. Some
Which-
people are like, I don't want to work on my car. I want to spend the money, make
Mhm.
800 horsepower, show up, have fun, go home,
Yeah.
and
Is
I
that
don't.
even
And I
fine?
never work on my car.
Is that
It
even,
is for a
is
lot
that
of
even
people.
fine?
It is.
No,
for
I mean
some-
like is
yes.
that?
It is for a lot of people.
For
But I
some
mean, is
people,
that
yeah.
should that be acceptable? Like
Different strokes for different folks.
Acceptable
babe.
where? Acceptable to who? It's acceptable to whoever
That's
has the
true.
money.
It's always been there. It's just bigger now. Like
It's-
there
it's
was
way
I
bigger
don't
now.
know if I should like. Okay, so I'll give you. Damn, Josh isn't even here to defend himself, and I feel bad. Josh doesn't really. He works on his cars. He does what he can. You know what I mean. But most of the times, he would rather have a professional do it because probably doesn't want to fucking hurt himself or other people doing the shit that he wants to do. So he subs it out to somebody that can do it to get the image that he wants, right? And it's an aesthetics thing. It's for whatever it is that he's doing on or working on. But I like it when people work on their own shit. I've always thought that makes a car cooler, even if it was for power or engineering and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
So-
now you're at a point where I'm sorry.
No,
Finish
yeah.
your thought.
No,
Now you're
that
at
was
a
it.
point where people don't recognize work.
Yeah.
It's not even that they don't want to do it anymore.
But it's
they
so
literally
fucking
don't
important.
recognize it.
It is so important when
Look at my car at low show. I sat out there after getting lunch. I sat out there across the street from it in the shade and just watched people because I love watching people.
people do
And I
that
could
now.
say in the 30 minutes I was just sitting there chilling,
Yeah.
maybe 3 to 5 people actually stopped to really
I remember
take in.
the one kid
You
that
know
stopped
what I
by.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
But the majority kind of like looked and
They don't know what they're looking at.
that's where we're at now.
Yeah.
They don't recognize some of the tech because either they had someone else install it,
Yeah.
or B, they just have no interest in it. They just pedal, go, vroom, vroom. That's it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, I feel like I'm behind the times because my career choice kind of put me behind on things. Had I not gone that route and stayed with the VW and, got rid of it and then got the S4 anyway and stayed local to this area, when would I have made this jump to built engine V8 single turbo in the rear. Don't know, but it would have certainly been earlier on, not 15 years later. Because I hit 15 years this year. So,
Massive.
you know, I sit there and think, I'm like, man, I probably would have been done with that back in 2016 when building shit was still kind of relevant. And now, like, EV tech and hybrid tech is so freaking prolific. And I mean, dude, come on, man.
It's like, it's so weird because in like the VW, I guess the VW or Euro car scene culture or whatever, it's like, yeah, now we're at the point where you can just fucking fab anything to anything. It doesn't matter what it is that you were gonna do. Somebody put like VR6 in a fucking back of a car. Or,
anything.
Or two.
Yeah.
Two of them.
Yeah,
exactly.
Linked together with some weird shifty thingies.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do, you can find it on Vortex.
Yeah, someone's
already done it, and you can find a how to.
But I think it's like it hasn't gotten to the point where everything's the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's not like the Honda crowd's like that.
Yeah.
Honda crowd, literally everything has been done.
Yeah.
You just find someone who did it and copy it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing new anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's also like spec Miata stuff because it's like, all right, cool. Everybody has the exact same fucking thing, and then it's just pure driver skill is like.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to make these relative, but they're not. You know what I mean? Like the creativity portion of show cars is its own thing, and that can't be true.
With the Hondas, like you still have to build it. Yeah, the recipe's there.
Yeah.
You got to mix the ingredients.
True.
And find the
Volkswagen.
parts.
Yeah. Volkswagen Audi's the recipe is there for the earlier gens. The new ones are getting to the point. Finally, you know, the B9s, the 2.0s that come into Rs and stuff are in the S3s are really putting in work lately. I didn't realize how far they've come.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, you guys are in low 10s, high 9s pretty quickly. Whereas with the Mark IV generation, when I got started, how much effort did it take to make a low 10-second Mark IV?
A lot.
I don't
pretty much
think
were a drag car. You were a drag car. You know, you had your big slicks in the front.
10-second Mark IV?
Yeah.
I still don't think is there even a 10-second?
Yeah, of course. Remember Ed?
Yeah. But that took a long time.
My buddy Tim Mullen, and then Zach, what the hell is his last name? Zach, I'm sorry, I can't remember your last name right now. It'll come back to me in a little bit. But they were intense. Tim was a Mark III guy, but still, like, Sky had his red Mark IV. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of where I got started, and it's just different now. And I feel like now, like, I'm overshadowed because what I'm making is a drop in a bucket for most people.
Yeah, but it's cool. Like,
yeah, for someone who understands it.
Yeah.
The younger generation doesn't know what building is because they're not brought up into that.
Mm-mm.
Is that what we're missing? Is that where
probably like the young folks aren't around people who are building stuff. They're around people who are just buying stuff.
Or they see somebody with a fucking M3.
I was reading magazines and I'm like, oh, I want to do that, and I learned I have to do it myself.
Yeah. Now it's just TikTok. Oh, I saw somebody buy a F80 and just tune it and do this on TikTok and then wrap it around a tree. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Someone said that the other day. The G80s and F90s or whatever they're called are basically TikTok cars.
Yeah, F80s and G80s are all TikTok cars. Yeah. I mean, like, it's the recipe, right? And
what's funny is it's not even insulting to them. They're like,
I know.
Cool, it's a TikTok car, but it's fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, exactly. And so, like, and it's valid. Like, yeah, they're quick. I mean, they're gonna. Right. But it's like, all right, well then, like, where is it? Where is the splendor in it? I guess you know what I mean. And I guess
I don't think they appreciate it because they didn't put in the
wrong
sweat.
They don't get appreciation; they get arrogance.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it is because it's money.
But this is a common thing in almost every fucking in any hobby or any like, yeah, I think like almost any hobby there are people that get into fucking Elon Musk and what game was it? Name a game that he played recently. Diablo 4. He like paid some dude a shit ton of money to boost his account to go play Diablo because he played Diablo when he was younger. And so he has the #1 account in Diablo 4. He plays it, doesn't even know how to play the fucking game.
Elon plays
Diablo. He used to play Diablo, yeah. And he played Diablo 4.
He's
not paid to win and then he has the best thing that you could possibly have, but he doesn't know anything.
He's not a real person.
He doesn't know. Yes, I agree. But it's like he's not really like appreciative of like the work that was put into, or et cetera, et cetera. So then it's like, is this where we're at right now when it comes to cars and stuff? I mean, like, think about like how the market was for, and I don't know fuck all about this market, but like Warhammer. You know how hard it was to get like models and shit like that? People were finding a way. I don't know if you guys know anything about like Warhammer lore or whatever.
The things where they paint models.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I know.
Yeah, and like it was hard
The
to
whole thing.
imagine. Like at some point they were all cast plastic, so it was like you could only get them when they were released, and they were on limited releases for shit. Right? Now you can fucking 3D print them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
look.
people scan them and now you can 3D print them. And
So
now
then-
people print them and paint them and sell them.
Yeah.
And they sell them for a lot of money if they're
Yeah.
high quality stuff.
So then where like now
Okay.
everything is like that. Everything
Yeah,
is
it's watered
just,
down. Nothing
yeah.
has special. Nothing special anymore.
But then there's these group of autistic motherfuckers that come into a room and they test each other to see what they know. You know what I mean? They're like, all right, let me see what this motherfucker knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I wonder if this motherfucker knows anything about the VR6. Like, the 12 valve, you know what I'm saying? That's just the best shit in the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, is easily the best 6-cylinder in the world. And then like they're like combat you with like, no, the best 6-cylinder in the world is the S52 or the M52 or the M54. And you're like, now this is the motherfucker I'm gonna fight today. Like I'm gonna fight this man. And then like all of a sudden you're like, dude, this guy's heavily intelligent because he knows his shit. And the M52 or the 4 or whatever is like, these are the reasons why it's peak or what peak.
They're great. And you know what? The VR6 is also a great 6-cylinder, but do you know what the best 6-cylinder is? 2J.
I fucking hate you.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah, I
It's
hate you.
true.
All of it.
It's true. The VR6 is great. Those motors are 2J.
It sounds. I mean, the VR6 is the best sounding V6.
But they're fast.
No, they're
No,
not.
they're not.
Until you mod them.
We have 2.
Yeah.
Granted,
We even guys are-
Granted, the 2JG's slow
Yeah,
too.
the 2J is slow as fuck. It's like 200.
Before its time, it was quick.
Yeah.
But you
I mean, I
can,
can't- this is
you
Again,
Again,
time
relative,
15
right?
seconds.
That's another thing that's relative.
you put
to
wild
time.
power on a 2J.
You can put wild power on anything if you have the money.
I know, but
Just 2J owners okay, look. What I'm saying is
it was just Ron's
there's not a
birthday. You
lot of-
better be careful.
I
That
know.
man's still hurt.
No. Look. His birthday weekend's over. What I'm saying is like if you had $100,000 to spend on a VR and the right engineers and all that kind of shit, it's gonna be fast. You know what I mean? The same thing goes for a 2J. You put $100,000 or that's too much money. 20 grand into either of those motors, right? They're gonna be fast as fuck. They're gonna be the same horsepower. It's the same physics except for 15-degree angle.
You know, I understand where you're coming from. You're talking to someone who not only loves VRs, we have 2. We have the 2.7. We have
That's
the
a
flex. We have a lot of. Most of our cars are V6s.
Yeah, they're all 6-cylinders.
But
Holy shit, I'm a 6-cylinder person now.
that won't change the fact that literally the best 6-cylinder to ever be built really is the 2J.
Cat.
No, it really is.
Really is.
It really is.
Cat. I do not accept it.
What's the new one? The S58 is pretty damn good.
It is.
And you can't even ITB a 2J and make it sound good.
But
Sounds
if
like
the
dog shit.
2J didn't exist, none of those would
You
exist.
take that the fuck back.
Just saying, they sound like dog shit.
sound good.
Now, if you really want to get
Now,
technical,
an N54 sounds like ass.
Yeah.
No matter how you slice it. I
Depends on
built
the
an
exhaust.
exhaust for them. I built one and it still wasn't that
It
great.
sounds so bad.
It sounded better than what Vibrant offers. But
I don't know what fucking Tyler Hill did to his car, but his car sounds amazing. And I don't know what it is. He has a E46.
oh yeah, his M3 sounds.
And he actually
really
listens to our shout out to Tyler Hill, man. He listens to all of our fucking podcasts. He's such a smart dude. He's like, I need to get him on here because like he's just like all of us. He's incredibly. I don't want to say it. Anyways, he's fucking smart. But he had just the right. I don't remember what exhaust, and also the CSL intake and the tune and all that
good.
shit.
Oh yeah, his
Bro,
car
the
sounds
fucking
good.
thing sounds so good. And it's like 300 horsepower and a wheel. Incredible. That's incredible, dude.
That's a great driver's car.
That's
great
a fucking
driver's car.
fantastic. And so this goes back to the horsepower thing. Like that car, perfect in every way. You know what I mean? Like rear wheel drive, fucking comfortable tour, etc., etc. Why the fuck do we need to have the new M3, M4, M5, 6, 7s or whatever, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12? electric fucking motor, 7,000 fucking pounds, but it does a 0 to 60 in 2.9, and it's like, yeah, but we just shifted the rotation of the Earth by fucking launching the thing because it weighs
Because
as much
that's
as a
what
fucking
sells.
It's so
They're catering
shit.
to what sells.
Yeah, and like what sells now?
Well,
Like,
they also, every manufacturer is trying to get skin in the EV hybrid game. They have to prove that they are capable of incorporating the technology, because we all operate on a limited resource known as fossil fuel.
Yeah.
yeah, but we can make porn.
Hybrids are the
can,
future.
But in doing so, if you were to sit here and try and replace all the gasoline and petroleum products with ethanol, now you have to clear all that land to do so.
Mm-hmm.
And you hurt things in ways you don't particularly predict. Yeah, you kind of need trees.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, Iowa, unfortunately, even though they produce like 75% of the nation's corn, still doesn't make enough to make all the ethanol.
But they make enough for Q, and that's all that matters.
I think like what kind of blows me, and I'm sorry to tag this again, is just the direction of what cars are going to when it comes to new shit. Because I really like sedans.
Oh, like the giant fucking screens that cover the entire dash, because
Ugh.
we need to see all that.
Actually, yeah. Let's write down the things that we see all the fucking time in the
You know what
exact
really grinds my gears, like
Yeah.
Peter Griffin says?
Yeah, you know what really like that, and then
Now, why does the passenger need a screen? What the hell do you need a screen for?
because
Because everyone's iPad babies now.
They gotta-
I want to be able to look at my screen instead of outside.
you got to
I
be
don't wanna
able
see
to
the cows.
watch a video, play a game.
It's
and
like
then-
it's like being in an airplane where I can sit here and play games and watch preloaded videos on the. It's not a bad idea. I don't hate it, but why does the driver need a screen that stretches all the way like this? Like,
Yeah.
I only need to know how fast I'm going, if there's any errors,
Yeah.
and where the radio is. Like, I
Yeah.
don't need all this extra.
Analog gauges excite me more than a digital one ever.
Well,
This
if-
is true.
if we're doing all
something
this
about
stuff-
that needle sweep, it's like
if we're doing all of this stuff to make transportation like efficient for people, regular people who don't probably give a fuck about like the cool things in cars and what makes cars enjoyable, why don't we just invest in the fucking metro and just get people off the fucking roads?
Our country's too big.
And also, there's not a lot of money in the metro.
Our country is way too big for that kind of system. And they already invented the solution to people who want to commute that have no interest in cars or have no taste.
It's called New York City.
It's called Teslas.
the other issue is you just advocated to get rid of one of America's greatest freedoms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those people
God damn it,
the
Kawah.
people that buy Teslas don't care for the freedom. It's
I'm
a
telling
fucking
Trump,
tool.
you're getting deported tomorrow.
Send me, bro.
To be honest, I've never seen
You're
this
Italian,
person.
right? I'll
Yeah,
see you
I'm
over
Italian.
there.
My name is Luigi. But it's like okay, so every single fucking car right now has a huge screen. Meredith and I were having a conversation about gauges in the Mark 7 because you can do a gauge swap and bolt or the LCD swap or whatever. Bolts
No.
right in, looks it looks modern, etc.,
No.
etc. And then I was like, I kind of really like the gauges. And then also you have every fucking version of a car, chassis of a car has the crossover SUV look.
Mm-hmm.
Put all of the fucking cars that sell the
Corollas
most.
make a freaking crossover SUV thing now.
Why?
Corollas.
Why? And it started from when the fucking Countryman came out. Fuck the Mini Cooper.
So true. It's where I'll
Mini
start.
Countryman.
It's Minnie's fault.
Yeah.
It's Minnie's fucking
Mini
fault.
Cooper and the Countryman. Fuck them both.
Why?
Because
It was
they
no longer Minnie.
Yeah,
It was
BMW.
Mega.
it just exactly. They were like, "Oi, you don't sound fucking great right about now. If we take the Mini Cooper and just make it fucking bigger." And then everyone's like, "You know what? That's a great idea. Let's
They
just buy
really
it."
missed a good marketing ploy. Instead of calling it
That's
the
good.
Mini Cooper, they could have called it the Mega Cooper or
And
the
then-
Ultra.
If you put like the Mazda, whatever the fuck it's called,
And then
the
they could have
Honda,
made an
whatever
even
the fuck
smaller
it's
one
called.
and call it the Micro Cooper.
They did. So Volkswagen did that. They were just like, you guys like the Tiguan? It's just a smaller version of the fucking Touareg, Atlas, whatever. How about I get you a smaller version of that? The Taos. And it's like, dog,
Why? Yeah, why?
it's the same thing as a Golf.
Why did
It's
we
just
make
big
so many
golf.
different? We made a Q2, a Q3, a Q5, a Q7, a Q8.
Q1. There's a
Q5.
fucking one.
There's a Q.
Yes,
No, there's
dude.
not.
Yes, there is.
There's so many of them.
Open.
Dude.
There we go.
Let's not forget honorable mention to the
You're furiously
A2.
typing
The
right now.
A2, the best Audi ever built, aluminum bodied A2. I will. own
Oh,
one
fuck that
eventually.
There's a Q1.
Have
There's
you
a
ever
Q1.
Have you ever seen the A2? The Audi
Yeah,
A2?
yeah, I drove one.
We're doing
I
everything.
want one. They're the best.
Like
So the Q1 is just a taller
golf.
A1.
It's an A1 just taller. That's what I'm saying. Why the fuck Volkswagen spent all of that time and energy to make
Yeah.
the best thing in the planet, which
What
was
the
the
fuck?
hatchback. This is the most efficient fucking vehicle, most fun vehicle. I'm really pandering.
They have a hatchback in every size.
But then, yeah, and then so they make the Golf, and they're like, everyone's like, oh, this is the best thing in the entire fucking planet. Hell yeah, we just made a sedan smaller, and it's cool, it's fun, it's whatever.
They've been making
And
the
then-
Golf since the 70s, though.
And then they were like, all right, well, let's make it bigger. And then we keep making it bigger. And then we're like, okay, now you look at the Mark 7 versus a Mark 1, it's like fucking 2 times the size. And they're like, okay, now make it taller.
Woo! We've gone out. Now we
can't
go
go
up.
out there. Yeah, we can't. It's just like city sprawl. You can only
Yeah.
go out so far. Now you got to go up.
Yeah.
Right. Next thing you know, there's going to be second floor seating.
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna look like one of those buses in London with the.
It's
It's a GTI
We're almost there,
with just
guys.
levels.
Second floor seating.
And you have a ladder that goes up the back.
Yeah, and now I'm
Yeah,
like,
it has the aerodynamics and handling of a brick, but
Yeah.
but the kids can be up top.
Exactly.
and they'll eventually just start making cars in different height levels, so that way, like when you're driving on the highway, you can drive over the lower tier cars. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like
No,
cores-
leave it to the Germans to come up with height adjustable roofing.
Yeah.
So like you can have a small car that's good for a 5'4" lady
Yeah.
or 6'8" man.
Yeah.
It's just adjust.
Yeah.
It has to make that really funny sound, like those crinkle like tubes where they go whoop whoop,
Yeah. Like
like the sink traps that are expandable.
the Ford Flex,
You just
right?
crinkle them up, crinkle them
The
back down.
slowest,
The
the
only
slowest thing I've ever driven.
the
Is it
Flex.
Ford Flex.
I think I had the base model.
The
Oh,
3.5.
probably.
Oh, the regular 3.5. Yeah.
Oh.
But the Ford Flex is a tour show, and the reason why they don't make it anymore is because Americans just want a fucking truck. All I want is a truck and fucking SUV, and that's it. Crossover and truck. Like the fucking Buick. What is that thing called? The Enclave? Not the Enclave.
Enclave.
No, the smaller version of it. The one you can get at the rental companies.
The Encore.
Encore. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Buick Encore is just literally just fucking weird ball. It's like
They
a
all
Mark
look the
V
same.
with a little bit of extra shitty chrome, and then it's just tall. And
Honorable mention to the Nissan Rogue.
Yeah.
Worst car ever built.
Oh, no, the Juke.
No, Jukes are sick, especially
Yeah.
the convertible Jukes. Those are cool.
What?
Who even are you?
Just kidding. The
Next you're gonna say the Murano
convertible, the
The
convertible
one on
Murano.
the 22s?
Yeah.
Okay, that
You
one
probably
was-
like that Pontiac Aztec when it came out too.
She did.
The Aztecs. Okay, so the Aztec has more. You could get a tent from factory on the back,
true.
and it was one of the only cars that came out with drum brakes in the front and the rear. If you got the absolute base model, you'd have front and rear drums.
That's not safe.
No,
How do you come out with
but
drum,
it was
drum brake
70. It
fronts
was literally
in the 2000s?
$75 to buy new.
2000s.
You could buy a whole car for $75.
Wait, for what?
Say 500?
For what?
$75. Probably, I don't know.
For
With
what, the
inflation.
Aztec?
Yeah, they're cheap. They're like 92% recycled plastic. It's all Tupperware.
God damn.
Hmm.
No wonder it smells like food every time I get
It's
in.
the same thing with Saturns. All the Saturns that existed have been scrapped and turned into like
That was-
BPA free
That was going to be
Tupperware.
That
It
was
is-
going to be my my sleeper car of choice was going to be a Saturn if I could find one.
like a red line.
It is.
No, it would just be like the old SL2. Put something in it that makes it a little bit more.
The
peppy.
3-door one? The one that had the
Yeah.
one back door?
The one weird door.
Yeah.
Those were cool.
The one gimp
One of my
door.
It was
friends
kinda like
had
some
one.
weird knockoff of a Ford Probe. And
Yeah. One of my friends growing up had one, and I thought it was the coolest thing because it only had one door in the back. So you had to like climb in.
They're like, you know what? We need to save money. What can we do? We can remove a door.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll even give it to the Nissan Murano Cabrio, the convertible, because Nissan was like, "Fuck it." That's the worst that could happen. People don't buy it.
Speaking of Nissan, you know what stupid shit they did?
Huh.
Got rid of the Altima.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they had the Maxima.
But the Altima is
It's the fastest car ever made.
Maryland's
it
fastest
is
car ever made.
like everyone across the country knows the Altima.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It's literally
that
the
is
fastest car.
I'm trying to make it out of poverty car of the century.
I
You're
was
like right there. It's
Who
like
buys them new?
It's just-
Have you ever seen a brand new
The rental companies do. That's the only time I've
So
ever seen
they're
it.
all,
They,
all Altimas start out as fleet cars.
yeah.
Every single
They
Altima
get-
is born as a fleet car,
Yeah.
and then they go to auction.
They're born straight into abuse and turmoil as a rental, and then they get bought out and abused even worse.
Every single one is an Avis car. They're all Avis cars.
It's like you got brought into the social programs of foster parents and everything. And then you finally go to your forever home and it's worse than you thought.
You're like, fuck, dude.
I have never seen an Altima that is not ready to race.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You never see a brand new one.
That's the
You can
funniest
maybe
shit.
find one pre-owned at a dealer, but you won't find a new one
Yeah.
because they all go to fleets and then they get brought back in, or they're dealer loaners.
We've identified the Nissan's business strategy,
Yeah,
making the best rental car ever.
yeah.
Dude,
The
we,
Altima was the best rental car.
Yeah.
You know what group is immune to the horsepower wars? I would argue anyone with a VQ. Any of the VQ chassis cars, G35s.
That's
350s,
because their
350s.
brains are underdeveloped.
You heard that right,
Holy
I have to
shit. Danny is going to fucking scream right now, dude. I think he's gonna text me and be like, what the fuck just happened?
Am I wrong? They're underdeveloped.
Look.
Those brains are so
Look.
smooth, the thoughts just slide right off. Just whoop.
So
Yeah.
where I live, right, like 'cause
Yeah.
I had that intersection right there,
Yeah.
next to my apartment. It's like a drag strip right there in front of my apartment because it's just eighth-ish of a mile from the stop sign to the light, and everyone tries to make that light, or they just see a straight shot and they just take off.
Yeah.
And at least 3 or 4 times a day, I will hear a VQ, definitely the telltale sign of a VQ,
Yeah.
doing some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bruh.
There is one, Scott Porter Racing has a VQ right now, and they're in the 603.
I would say over the last 5 years, it seems like they really have made a come up with the VQs.
Yeah.
I think they had questionable turbo kits over the years, and then finally a couple companies like really started like shell out and make good numbers with them. Like the VQ's a great engine.
Yeah.
Like, really breathes well. The HR version like revs very well.
Yeah.
And now you're on to what, the VG30? What's the new platform?
Yeah,
the
the
Q50s and 60s.
Yeah, the twin turbo factory V6 one.
They're making good numbers. And this guy down in Fayetteville, he made like 1,051 wheel.
Those dudes I see all the time, like street racing. You know what I mean?
No. They will race anyone.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by they're
Yeah.
immune to the horsepower wars.
Yeah.
They don't care what you got.
They'll race
They
it.
will try you. I gotta respect them for that. They
That's-
don't give a fuck.
VQs are the new generation early 2000s turbo D series. Like you see any D series, any dude in a fucking EG, EK, etc., and he's got a laptop and a homie in the passenger seat, bro. That shit is fucking you up. Like it is 100% fucking you
They
up.
trying you today.
Oh
They
yeah,
trying you.
and like VQs will do that too. They'll take the L too. They're usually really good about that. They're like, yeah, I lost. I'm at VQ. What do you want? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, but I think the blocks. They're just like LSs. They're fucking easy as shit to find. They're in everything. They're in the fucking Murano. They're in the SUVs. They're in the sedans. In the coupes. Like they put them in anything. So then I guess it's just like, well, if I can get another block for like $300, $400, $500, I'm just gonna keep drifting it. Because it's like, then you had to, if you're gonna use a 6-cylinder to race, I guess, like when you get into like the 1,000 horsepower thing. Actually, is that valid? Because the R35 is a 6-cylinder too.
Yeah.
But
What about it?
like,
What's the question?
are people preferring more cylinders for more displacement?
This argument came up. You know, the old adage, there's no replacement for displacement,
of
right?
course.
With modern turbos and
Yeah.
how quickly they spool and how much power they make for the size that they are,
Yeah.
people will say that adage is no longer correct. I disagree in the fact that so long as, let's say, your VE and your head flow numbers are relatively similar between a 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder, or 4-cylinder. At the end of the day, that larger motor will make the same power or more power with less effort from the turbo.
Yeah,
so long as you
because-
size it appropriately.
Yeah. That's physics.
You know what I mean? And that's physics. And you'll have a better torque curve. You'll have a better power curve. And
Right.
da, 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 da.
Right.
But it's the line, that line is blurred now. And
Yeah.
people will go with the smaller motor for weight, for space, knowing that they can go just as quick.
Yeah.
They just have to run more boost. The 2-liter out of the Golf Rs and S3s is a great example.
Yeah, but then
Out there doing 1,000 horsepower with a 4-cylinder, and it seems
break
like
shit.
they're yeah. I mean, that's part of the
all
game, right?
Time, though,
I don't know anything about it. I'm not
Yeah.
in that realm, but I know some folks up in New York who regularly running those 2-liters.
the tolerances of 200 horsepower per cylinder is like fucking rough, dude. Especially on like the most balanced motor is an inline 6, just by natural physics.
Yeah.
Like a 2J.
Anyways, so like I think the V6, and I don't know, remember what the physics was behind the V6, but like a 4-cylinder is even worse. Like a 4-cylinder is arguably harder to control because imagine.
Yeah, because it's literally doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the crankshaft. It's doing
Yeah.
this every time.
Yeah. And like trying to balance that, and then also imagine pre-detonation. And pre-detonation in any fucking 4-cylinder is game over. Like literally game over. Like if you had something do that prior to when it was supposed to do that, the tolerance for acceptable mistake is like none.
Yeah.
It's just none.
It is
It's
zero.
It's zero.
So, yeah, my 4.2 is a good example, right? It's 4.2. It's a little bigger than the 4.0. I mean, and I'm looking at what the 4.0s are doing, right? For them to make 800, they're sitting around 30 pounds. They should boost
Yeah.
28, 30, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Some more.
Yeah.
And then you look at the 4.2, a little bit bigger, a little bit better flowing head, and it's doing that at 20, 21. Right? It's
Damn.
a big difference.
Yeah.
It's the 4.0 is the more modern engine, but it's like, well, where's the discrepancy? I think a lot of it's just in the cams itself.
Other profiles.
Yeah, I think the cam profiles in the 4.0 is just, that thing was designed to make peak torque of like 2,600.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you not?
Yeah. 40 degrees of advanced timing, baby.
Yeah.
I still.
But, the end of the day, I think people no longer. Car modding used to be about your identity. Like you establish an identity by your car, which you did do it. And I feel like now people don't care so much about, like, as much as I do about trying to be unique. And, I could have easily taken my knowledge and applied it somewhere else and probably been farther if I would have put the same effort and money into an LS or a Coyote motor. Yeah, I'd be sitting at 1,000 plus somewhere.
Easily.
Something stupid, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But, being different. I
Yeah.
think people nowadays don't really care so much about being different. They just want something easy that they can just enjoy and not have to lose hair and sleep over. So
Yeah.
I can
get it.
I can appreciate that.
I get it. Because there's this point, I'm to the point now where, I don't know if you saw, like, I posted my car for sale.
Yeah. So what the fuck was that
pissed
all
off.
about?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's-
okay.
I was,
All right,
I was
all right.
pissed
You
off.
just-
Like,
you were
shit
just
was
going through
stressing
the
me out.
motions.
And I was just like, and I forgot what it was. I had some issue.
I was really upset when I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
And I was just like, I don't feel like fixing this. I don't have time to fix this. I'm moving soon. Like, I don't feel like fixing this. And
I'm glad nobody bought it.
And I didn't even get an offer, surprisingly. I think it's because I've pissed off enough people over the years, and everyone was just like, "Fuck this guy and fuck his car." I'm like, okay, that's fine. But yeah, I didn't even get it offered. I think for full turbo kit, full build engine, turnkey, ready to go, that will easily run 800 or more if you decide to turn it up past 20 pounds.
Yeah.
For $18K.
Fuck. Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Are B7s the new B5s?
No.
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 That's a lot of work to get to what he did. B5s
No.
are-
I mean, as in like
Mm-mm.
people being like, ugh.
I don't think the
What?
B5 ever was ugh.
Yeah.
The 2.7. Everyone hates the 2.7. No
No,
one wants
but-
to touch a 2.7.
Yeah, but there was no.
I never saw that.
The B7 was the underdog for a long. Has always been the underdog. I should say.
I love
it was,
B7s.
It was.
It looks good. It's that V8. People hated that V8.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
the B7 is
2.7,
People respected the 2.7. It was just the gremlins that it had pissed
Yeah.
people off. The oil leaks. And
The
the
B7
ignition
Vacuum
coils.
lines.
Vacuum lines, ignition coils, oil leaks.
the B7 was the Mark V of the Audi world.
Yeah, I can see that. You know, I love B7s though because B7s are what got me back into Volkswagen.
And not to forget
I
about you
love 'em.
V6 folks, because y'all are in the same fucking bucket. You just look uglier.
Yeah, I was gonna say B6s are like the ugly stepchild of Audi.
When
because
I got my B7, I wanted a B6. I wanted a
Really?
black on black B6 with wood grain trim, because everyone I knew was around the B5s.
yeah,
So I still was accustomed to the actual bumper look, a car
Yeah.
with a bumper.
Yeah.
And then I saw a B7 slammed on BBS LMs, and I said, "Well, I want one in M."
I know.
B7
And I
looks
grew,
great.
and that flat face bumper
Oh yeah.
grew on me. And when I finally owned it, I'm like, yes, this is. I'm glad I made this move. And don't get me wrong, I see some clean B6s out there, but
Yeah.
the B7 is just a little bit better looking in
I
it.
think so too.
Yeah, I think the B7 was like the Mark V, where there's so many relations to this. Oh, it's because it's the same era. It's the same fucking generation.
Yeah,
That's
Same car.
why it
Yeah.
carved the way. Like the beat. Like this is when Ferdinand Piëch was out, and then the new guy Eric. I think Eric. I don't remember the new engineer or whatever the engineer that currently is. They were like, all right, fuck it, we're changing everything. We're making everything more modern. That's why the Mark V looks so different.
and I love the Mark V. Personally,
Yeah,
I absolutely
paved
love
the
the
way.
Mark Vs. They
The-
look like an egg.
The Mark V and the
Yeah.
B7 paved the future of what it is currently. Now, whether or not that's what
Yeah.
we wanted, like style wise, more so style wise than anything else. Because actually, even fucking motors and shit too. Because the Mark 6 came out and they were like, yeah, fuck it, no more 3.2. Because the two liter turbo is more efficient, more powerful. You could put more with a 2 liter turbo. And
So what was Volkswagen making? Because I don't remember model years of Volkswagens as well as I do Audis. Because I've always been an Audi girl more than a Volkswagen girl.
Mhm.
What was Volkswagen making during the B6 era?
That was the Mark 4R, the 3.2.
It was
the-
2003 to 2005. So what do we have? Well,
Oh God, they made the
180.
B6 for a short time, very
Yeah.
short because
180.
they're ugly.
It was the 180 GLIs. They pulled out the VR.
It was like they took a B5 and a B5 that was, you know, those like Anamorph books that you have.
oh,
You
man,
know,
I
like if
used
you
to
have a
read the hell out of
B5
those.
turning into a B7,
Yeah.
the B6 is that real ugly thing in the
Yeah.
middle, like as
And they're
you're
like,
turning
"Ooh,
it. Oh,
This is-
oh.
So we need something to hold us for a few years until we figure out something new.
Just take the B5 and
All right,
just
slide
make
this
it
in
fat.
there.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit fatter.
Yeah.
Round over the taillights a little bit.
It's like a B5 that got stung by a bee.
I got a B again.
You seen those pictures
Damn,
of the dogs?
that beer got your ass.
Yeah,
I'm
it-
not drinking those.
He has
Yeah,
the
that shit's
smallest
hitting.
bladder. We drove to Richmond, which is not that far, right?
Yeah.
An hour and a half. You know how many times we had to stop so you could pee?
Less than 2. That's not that bad.
Hour and a half.
That's pretty bad.
Hour and a half. He drinks a lot of water, which is great. But he also
Oh,
has a
yeah.
tiny bladder, so he just pees
Tell him to
constantly.
drink less water. Dehydrate yourself. It's fine.
I'm gonna get him a sheepy next time for the road.
Yeah, just, bring a road catheter. He'll be all right.
Yeah, you just put it out the door.
Okay. So my first ride in the Mark V, my buddy Mike had got it down in Virginia Beach, and we're going down 264 to 64. I loop it around, came back. Of course, he's like, all right, let's see what this thing got. We're pegging that thing. It's hitting the limiter at 155 going down I-64 in Virginia in 2003, 4. Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Running from a cop shortly after that. I was terrified. I'm riding shotgun. I'm like, dude, we're going to fucking die because I don't know if you can drive or not. That was my first time in a Mark V, but you're right. That was not a good looking car.
That one's
Is
mine.
that ginger beer?
I'm saving that.
What is that?
Actually, I'll drink it now. Let me finish my
Is
milk.
that kombucha?
Give me that. Give me that beer.
Oh, you're gonna mix beer in that? No, you can't mix beer. You already you said you're gonna hate yourself because of the pasta. Now you're gonna hate yourself because of beer and milk.
Milk fixes me.
It's gonna curdle.
Nah. I can eat olives and drink milk right after and be perfectly fine. Or pickles.
That sounds strange.
You are.
I have an iron stomach when it comes to that kind of stuff. But like
What is that?
Pizza sauce spice beer. It's a
Watermelon
watermelon beer.
Shout out to Zane.
Yeah, Zane left this in our house like a while ago, and I've been saving it for
It was literally since
a rainy day.
November.
No, not that long.
Yeah, it was a long ass time ago.
Let's see what Flom is working with.
He it's his bourbon cocktail.
Singular.
I think it's
1, 2, 3.
Thank you, sir.
he barrels it and then he ages it and then he bottles it and he puts his little mouse in it.
Oh,
I don't even drink that much. But this is the only liquor that we have in the house.
Yeah,
Right
I do really
this smells
like
good.
it.
Yeah.
I really like it. And he sells it. Not that
I
that would
can't-
do you any good because you're leaving, but
I can't pinpoint what that smell is.
Neither can I. I think it's like amaretto.
nah.
No? Di Serrano?
Glen, what's the orange liqueur?
Triple sec?
No.
The liqueur, Grand Marnier.
Grand
Yeah.
Marnier.
And then
Yes, it has orange peel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely Grand Marnier in there, but I thought there was almond in it too.
Maybe. Nick will never tell his secret.
Yeah, I know.
Now the taste, definitely orange.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's
I'll get him to mail me a bottle.
yeah, dude. It sounds like
He
I'm
would love
fucking
that.
plugging this dude right now, and I think I just am
He
now.
would love that because Nick started making this and then all of his friends quit drinking. He started the liquor business very late in the
Yeah.
game.
Everybody was
This
like-
is a way to get them back to drinking because it tastes good.
Yeah.
Dude, legit, Mary and I were like, we bought a bottle because like I'm supporting him as on his journey. They just had a kid.
Oh,
As long
congrats
as
to
it-
them.
Yeah, and he's like, it's his thing. He's like, I'm trying to make these, Flamangio pick up, and like the homies are buying bottles, and then they kind of slow down a little bit. And then he like towed our Mark II to our friend's shop to get welded up because you're leaving. So it was like not right timing. But he ended up towing this car over, and I was like, dude, let me get a bottle. And then just to support, I don't really drink, so not anymore. And so Mary and I get home. She's like, what we haven't done in a while? I was like, what? And she's like, we haven't had like a glass of whiskey, just the two of us.
Yeah.
And so we did. And I'm like, damn, this motherfucker good. Like,
I've always liked this stuff. We have
Yeah.
a bottle in Ohio at my mom's house just waiting
Yeah,
for us at
my,
Christmas because they don't drink it.
My buddies would appreciate this. I will send this to them.
Yeah.
Does he have a website up?
Yeah.
He has an Instagram,
Yeah.
I believe.
I think it's at Flamangio. I think so.
Yeah, we can send you the Instagram. But yeah, I think it's 75
Put it in the comments
bottles?
below.
I'll promote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's good stuff. I appreciate it. And it funds his race car. I'm hoping it'll fund his skills too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hopefully he just gets better as a driver. And actually, no, I prefer him to not be a good driver, so that way when if he wrecks his car, I can just take.
If he wrecks
Take
that
it
car, Lauren will just murder him.
No, I'm buying everything.
Yeah,
We
she'll
already
sell
made a
it to
deal.
you after she kills him.
Pay for
I've
her
known him
court
for like
case.
Yeah.
15 fucking years. I make fun of him all the time. Yeah. I can't wait.
Car
till-
should be done soon though.
Yeah, he's
We
my
didn't
two
know.
fastest friends are finally my three fastest friends all had their cars fucking down at the same time. Yours,
Mine's up.
No, it was down at the same time. The LSE 36, the Dazo fucking RS3, and then yours, all three down at the same time. I was like, damn. Damn. And now
Homies are
Ron's
right.
probably fucking screaming, kicking the air right now, just like, dude, the fucking.
the Super runs well
It
occasionally.
does, but it's not the fastest car. I know.
That's true. What has he got in? He's around what? Like
He's
six-
750 wheel right now.
Really?
Yeah.
750?
But he's in a T56 Magnum, so it's long gears, it's highway
Yeah.
pull, it's
Yeah.
a manual car.
Just constant.
Yeah.
Our 2J boy.
Yeah. But
Miss Ron.
Mare
Shout out to Ron.
Mare had a topic.
Happy birthday, Ron.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Ron. Mare had a topic. She wanted to bring up something about.
The right to fucking repair your own cars.
So what the fuck is this about? Like what? Like what? So
Fuck Ford.
What?
Full article.
Yeah.
Give me an excerpt. Tell ChatGPT, Gemini, Siri, whatever to summarize.
Do you want me to do it, or do you got it, babe? I have it up.
You have the laptop. I'm
So-
literally sitting here with a bottle of beer and a fuzzy microphone.
Ford and other automakers are actively lobbying against broad right-to-repair legislation, arguing that the complexity and cybersecurity of modern vehicles make DIY and independent mechanics repairs unsafe. Ford advocates for repairs to be handled by authorized dealerships, sparking debate among consumers and consumer rights activists. So the CEO comments from Jim Farley stated that while consumers deserve repairs at a reasonable cost, he strongly discourages DIY or independent mechanic repairs on modern vehicles due to their high complexity of data security risks and sensor safety concerns. So, and then the fucking Washington's involved with this, of course. It's whoever has the highest dollar amount is going to win shit like this. So Congress is currently weighing legislation like the Repair Act, which seeks to ensure vehicle owners and independent repair shops have equal access to diagnostic tools and data necessary to fix. I think it's a fucking right to be able to fix the shit that you own.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Like this whole concept of fucking you will own nothing and you will never, you know what I mean? Like this shit is...
If they're not making money off of you, they're not happy.
But this
Look at what the dealers charge and then what the mechanics get paid. You should know this firsthand.
100% relative in the computer industry because everybody wants... What did you say? What did you call it earlier? It was what did we say? You said something earlier about like the... It's the same concept in computers where... renting hardware basically hardware as a service. Yeah, so cars are just hardware as a service too now, so you just lease everything.
Yeah,
if you could lease a fucking Mark IV or 32,
If I bought a car and I wasn't allowed to work on it, I would just lease it. There's no point in me owning it.
Yep.
I with the knowledge I have, like I wouldn't not want to fit that. I get it. There's sometimes there might be something I can't fix. Cool, got it. I'll take it to a shop at that point. But it'd be really hard for me to find something I can't fucking fix unless it requires a very special tool that is unobtainium to the general public.
Is the argument that like if I was to for the rest of my life consider that my income or budget or whatever should always consider $400 a month for a car note, right? Would I just lease indefinitely for one car out of my fleet? Because Meri and I had this topic. If the Flex costs more than $500 a month to repair over the course of a year, there's no point in owning that car.
Yeah, because you'd be paying the car payment on a new car at that point.
But how long am I going to do that? Like we've been doing repairing.
Well, we're bagging it now, so you're gonna do it for a while.
That's true. That's true.
We're putting fucking $10,000 rotiforms on it. I mean,
it's about to be bad. That car is
we have a problem.
But they're really Flex on the Flex.
Yeah, I wanted 4G autos, but Kawah wouldn't let me have 4G autos on it.
They'd get stolen so fast.
They would.
Yeah, just don't drive up north. You'll be all right.
Or southeast. Anyways, but so like the I guess the conversation is like, why would you like if I had the opportunity to buy or lease a car and have that budget set aside all the time, why even fucking own anything and maintain it? You know what I mean? Like I just pay $400 a month for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and then not have to fucking worry, not have to worry. Like you just drop it off, it gets fixed, you get a loaner. Because with leases, I'm sure they give you a loaner. I've never had a lease because I've never.
Well, then you're gonna run into that issue too. There is not enough loaners out there.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's if you tell me that I can no longer fix my shit, or independent shops are only allowed to fix certain shit, and now you have to go to a dealer. The dealer's not going to have enough loaners to supplement.
You know why they don't have enough loaners?
Well, actually, they could if they just pulled all those diesel cars out of the graveyard in the desert.
It's because they stopped making Nissan Maximas. I mean, Altimas.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why there's not enough loaner cars. They stopped making the number one loaner car.
It. So it's like, what are we doing then?
Are we gonna go steal some TDIs in Arizona or something?
Yeah, no, fuck it.
What's gonna happen to those? They're
gonna rot.
Unless they're alive.
It's a graveyard.
But it doesn't rot there.
No,
I mean,
it's
the UV just
they're
kills.
just baked.
Yeah. I would love to go get one.
All the tornado red cars have already flaked.
I
Yeah.
would
Oh, hey,
love
within
to go
the
get
first
one,
2
dude.
weeks.
Yeah, I know.
First 2 weeks, gone.
I would love to go get one. Just like, yeah, just give me one of them diesels.
But apparently, apparently owners are saying GM is part of this too, by the way. They want to restrict the right to repair. They say that you shouldn't be able to repair your car because it risks other people on the road.
But, okay. I said this earlier when we were off camera, I think. I get it, right? There are people out there who fix shit haphazardly.
Who shouldn't
Sure.
be fixing shit?
Shouldn't be fixing shit.
Fixing shit. If that's the issue, fix the inspection system.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Look at Germany. I lived there for a combined time of about 5 years. I had a 97 Passat the last time I was there. At the time, the car was about 10 years old, and underneath of it was very close to immaculate. It was mostly new components, new suspension, new brakes, new brake lines, so on and so forth. Because their tube is so fucking strict, in order for that car to be on the road, they have a system that I've only heard of maybe a few shops in the entirety of the U.S. having. And it's like, I call it a jiggle pad suspension system.
Mm-hmm.
So each wheel is on its own pad. It can go up, down, left, right, forward, backward to articulate the suspension every way possible independently.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy can be under there with a flashlight watching the suspension move around and find the failure and say, hey, you need to replace this. Hey, you need to replace that. Or they fail you. It's, if you're concerned so much about safety, then fix the fucking inspection system. Make it mandatory that safety inspection occurs in all states. And it's federalized, so they all have to meet the same safety standard. You're going to have an interstate highway system, but you're going to allow different states to have their own fucking rules. So me with my Florida car can drive across into the DMV, and my shit's a piece of shit because I don't have any laws that tell me what I need to do with it. Yeah. And now I'm putting people in Maryland or wherever else I drive at risk because fuck it, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm advocating for just a safety inspection. And I want to make that clear because people get all up in arms like, no, fuck inspections. Like, no, dude. I'd rather know that everyone's shit on the road is good and if there's an accident, it's because they're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
We see how many idiots are on the road every day. Yeah. Right?
Teslas.
But like that forces you to be constant in your car. Yeah, it sucks for you because you have to spend money. But if you want to keep driving, and driving is a privilege, not a right. Yeah. Right? I'll agree with that. Yeah. Then you need to make sure your shit's safe and stop thinking about only yourself.
Well, they aren't even thinking about themselves at that point.
But the big OEMs advocating for the killing the right to repair, they just want more money in their pocket.
100%.
There's no doubt that they're losing fucking money.
Yeah.
There's no fucking doubt with the proliferation of the internet. Yeah. The information's at your fingertips. I can get on YouTube right now and learn how to pull the airbag and do my recall repair myself if I had access to the airbag, right?
Yeah. I am actively helping dealerships lose money, like dealership repair companies lose money when like your friends or my friends ask me to help them do their brakes because brakes are around like it's gravy for dealerships or whatever. It sucks because I'm pulling money out of like mechanics and whatnot, and I feel really bad for them. But they only get paid like maybe 10% of what the actual dealership is making,
especially if it's warranty work.
Right. So what I'm saying is like I'm actively helping. I'm like, hey, bring me your car and I'll do it for like free because fuck that. Why would you pay $400 for that car? $400 for two brakes and two pads. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but granted, the stuff that you work on is old enough that we don't really have to worry about a lot of this new tech.
The dealerships also.
Is there any verbiage in there about what years they're referring to?
They're probably newer than. Yeah, it's newer. Yeah. But like dealerships also have a history of I wouldn't say scamming per se, just squeezing money out of people. I think there's 2 points I'm going to hit on this. The first one is that fuel induction service that my coworker, his Toyota dealership on a 2018 Camry said that he needed to do his fuel induction service system to clean the intake valves on his car. Okay. It's port injected.
Okay.
It's port injected.
Valves look great.
Maybe he used shitty gas.
No.
Valves look
We
great.
took it apart.
I did the PCV and I showed him. I took the intake
maybe
manifold off.
your eyes weren't good. Y'all didn't see the carbon because it was Invisicarbon.
I think it's because the dealership knows that I don't know about how like fuel works, and so they're like we're sprinkling like sugar and shit into the gas to make like the goblins
Brown
in the motor.
sugar, right?
Brown sugar only. Baby.
Okay, thank you, baby. I appreciate it.
They and then all of a sudden it's like hey you fucking stupid consumer, listen to me. I know more than you. You're dumb.
Didn't they also tell him to change his cabin air filter? And it was like brand new.
It was brand new.
Here's the other side to it, right? Not only do they try to upsell you on shit.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of instances of modern day techs that really don't go into diagnostics and tell people shit's wrong that's not wrong.
Yeah. And they have a comeback for the 7th time for a wheel noise that ended up just being the dude bought shitty tires.
There was
and it couldn't balance right.
Or
they put them on backwards. I think it was on YouTube. I saw there was one issue where dude was told he needed a new motor. His motor was knocking. And the guy, the little independent, like, call him shade tree mechanic, garage hobbyist dude, goes and takes a look at this car and gets out the simple engine stethoscope, starts poking around, finding where this noise is coming from. It was a loose bolt on the flex plate inside the transmission. Christ, dude. That sounded just like rod knock or something to that effect. And the dealer was saying, we did all this diag and, you know, already charged him X amount of hours for diagnostics and, told him he was going to have to foot the bill for a new engine. This is how much it's going to be. All because of a loose bolt. And it was just a prime example of like simple diagnostics that it happens in a lot of different aspects of life where you become so knowledgeable about a particular topic that you forget the basics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that might have been one of the instances where the techs, they go through all these different training things and they do know how to do it. It's just they automatically jump to the advanced section without going through the basic section first.
What if it's more simpler than that? It's not even, it's, if I was to own a conglomerate of fucking dealerships or whatever, and I was going to get 1 million of these cars repaired, these new cars repaired all the time, and I make money on the service side of doing that, and I need the technicians to work faster and better and, whatever, maybe it's just an efficiency thing. They probably don't treat teach technicians to use their brains more how older technicians and mechanics do. And instead they're just like, okay, you're going to follow this set of procedures because the set of procedures that I have shown you is what makes it more efficient to repair XYZ. And maybe that's what they're going for. I don't know any, you know what I mean?
You need to have, you know Jimmy, right? He has the Q5, the white one. Jimmy Neutron, I think is his Instagram handle.
Oh, the lowered white one?
Yeah. He's a tech over in Napa. What's the Audi dealership out that way?
Oh, fucking, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You should have him on here.
I need to have
gain some insight from a tech perspective from him.
Yeah, because
he tells me some interesting shit about how, how they tell him to get stuff done. And you're just like, a lot.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stupid shit that happens too. I mean, he posts stuff on his Instagram that doesn't make a lick of fucking sense to me. From an Audi engineer perspective, the V10, the latest model V10, the crank pulley. Once you loosen those bolts to take that crank pulley off, you're supposed to replace the entire pulley. Why?
That's crazy.
I asked him, I was like, is it a viscous? Is it a rubber dampener? What is it? He says, neither. It's solid metal.
What?
So why would you have to replace the crank pulley after you untorque it?
Because the crank pulley is torqued to yield. That's why. The pulley itself now.
I don't know. I'm not an engineer. I have engineer friends, and I might have to poke around and ask a few of them. Like, is this valid? Like, why would this?
Maybe it is.
Maybe that metal crank pulley, because it spins around so much. When it's under torque, like it deforms, and once you untorque it, it deforms again, and then it's not usable or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Enter the 1UZ. It's still spinning after 1,000,000 miles. That crank pulley does not give a fuck.
Or TJ.
But like shit like that ups the cost of things for the regular consumer. Now, I don't expect a regular dude to be sitting there working on his R8. Hell, if I worked on R8, I don't know if I'd work on one either. Yeah. If I owned an R8, I don't know if I'd work on one either. But I probably would.
First gen V8.
100% would.
Easy.
Even the V10, I probably would do it.
I wonder how hard it is to get those bumpers off. I've never messed with one.
It's just a big TT.
It is a big TT.
I still think that this is going to be a wild take. The government if you're going to do anything like for safety, it should be regulated and a process should be built. It should be efficient. It should be et cetera, or don't do it at all.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with the cars.
Yeah.
Because it's like Americans are already paycheck to paycheck in a sense where like they better figure out or learn how to maintain their vehicle or have someone pay someone and incorporate that into their budget so they can get to work. Because if you don't and you fuck up, then you're at risk. Everybody else around you is at risk. But it's like there's more than just like like having interest in a car because it's like cool or whatever. It's also extremely important because it's part of survivability at this point.
Yeah.
You can't imagine like when horses were a thing, right? If you neglected your fucking horse and it was your thing that took you to work or what made you money, you weren't going to get far with that horse. Carriages and horses are modernized now. It's nowhere near it's not different in that sense. You still have to maintain it. You still have to understand. You have to set aside a budget for maintenance for X, Y, and Z. They taught us this in fucking 7th grade.
They don't do it anymore.
I don't teach that shit.
I don't think a lot of people
nothing about budgeting
for maintenance.
No, they didn't teach me none of that.
Dude, our civics teacher taught us that if you were to buy a Honda, you can buy $10,000 worth of cars is your budget, right? And then they taught us how to research the maintenance budget per year.
That's 10 Mark IIIs.
Yeah, basically, like 100%.
It's not Mark IIIs.
But it was like if you bought an older car that needs more maintenance, there's a level of how much maintenance you would need to have versus a newer car or like a fucking BMW that was worth 10 grand. How much more maintenance you'd have to spend, et cetera, et
and
cetera.
how expensive the maintenance is versus like a Toyota Corolla.
Exactly, and that's why you see kids buying fucking N54s and being like, "Cool, I can downpipe tune this thing. And it's got 162,000
and then it's for sale
miles.
Immediately.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like it's the same. People should understand that there are, and this is, I'm in support of small business and whatnot. If you buy a fucking car, if you can't maintain it your own and won't do the minimum to try to maintain it yourself and try to understand it, then pay somebody else to do it, right? That person's job at that point, if I was an independent mechanic, is I'm going to make sure your vehicle gets from point A to point B safely. Mm-hmm. And then whatever other mods you want to do on top of that too, I'll help you do that too. But that's like the whole point.
I think part of it's a liability, accountability issue as well.
Fuck that, dude.
No. I mean, I agree. Fuck that. I'm just saying, like, I think, you get in an accident, right? Insurance companies
my fucking god.
Insurance companies like how
the biggest.
How are we going to do this? How are we going to get this money for this dude? We can't go after the shop because he didn't get a shop to do the work, and that was the reason. And the failure is the reason why he got in this accident. I think that's part of it. But
it's why
it's all about, at the end of the day, when the government gets involved, it's always about someone crying they don't have enough money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's always like the CEOs that get millions and millions and millions of dollars. They're the ones crying about.
I better not drive by the CEO's house and see them in their fucking 5-car garage fucking fixing some shit.
Yeah.
And then not see one single fucking wrench in that motherfucker.
Don't
even wash it. Don't even wash it.
All of their tools are taken away immediately.
You guys are not.
You get one screwdriver. That's it. It's the double-sided one.
You're obviously not caring about the shareholders. Like, come on. It's the shareholders are the most important thing.
Fuck them.
Like,
kids.
I don't.
Fuck the shareholders. I'm a shareholder.
Why? Why do we treat our shareholders this way? Because fuck them. That's why.
Because fuck them. That's why. I can understand they're trying to. I think this is the best part about salespeople and salesmen and conmen and shit like that, and people who just like try to appeal for money. They're like, yeah, it's for safety. We got to think about the safety of kids and shit like that. Motherfucker, we've been driving cars for years. You know what's killing people more than fucking cars on the highway from
drugs.
Or not maintaining your vehicles or whatever, or neglect or whatever. Alcohol, drugs, fucking
cell phones.
Name a thing. Why aren't we doing any regulation on that?
Yeah.
Well, we tried. Remember what happened to the prohibition? Fuck all that. They tried that shit too.
Yeah, and the whole being
Come
on
and
your-
take them, baby. Like, what are they gonna do? Regulate my tools now? Like,
No.
you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking. And then what's next? Like, now I'm too intelligent to allow other people to work on my shit. So now I have to regulate my brain and not be able to
Yeah,
fucking.
and how many
the
times do
automotive
you
companies
have-
are going to contract with the realtor companies,
Oh my
right?
God.
Before you could purchase or rent a home, right? You will authorize them to come through with a monthly inspection and ensure that you have no tools in your garage outside of lawn care and stuff like that. No, none of that.
My CCT.
It's gonna be like a
tool.
safe,
Right.
or like the
Yeah.
buttons on the walls and the tools flip down.
Like I'm
It's
concealed
like
carrying.
guns, but it's just tools.
I'm concealed carrying.
They're gonna
my
have
gun
little,
bill.
you know, those little drones that deliver food in some cities. I don't know if you've seen them. They're gonna have drones that just drive around and just drive through neighborhoods and make sure that no one's actually working on their cars.
Yeah, it's like the HOA, but like big.
But where's it? A federal?
It's federal HOA.
Oh,
God, that would be so bad.
dude, that would be fucking
I'd leave.
horrendous.
An
I'd
HOA that's underfunded, underappreciated, understaffed.
Wow, that sounds like the fucking veteran affairs. That's crazy.
Oh, that'd be
Oh,
so
wow.
bad.
Yeah,
But no,
Yeah.
I think
it's fucking dumb.
if you're gonna do anything, standardized safety inspections across the states, and
Yeah.
honestly, bring back, say every 5 years you gotta do a driver's test.
100%. 100%.
I think people just forget what the fuck the rules are.
Oh, like what? Like who has the right of way?
At a four-way stop, I see it every day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Call themselves being
Left turn, man. Left turn.
Or you got two lefts, who showed up first, right? Or you got a left and a right, who showed up first? Or
Or if it's a
Yeah.
two-way stop, and then you're taking a left.
It's always the person to your right.
Yeah, well, the person to my left just took their left turn, and I don't have a stop sign, and they're just like, "Oh, fuck it, you're good like everybody else."
or
I think
traffic
that-
circles, you're supposed to
Oh,
signal within a traffic circle what your intention is, left staying in the circle or staying out. Yeah, people don't know that one either.
Oh,
I think they
didn't
should
know that
also
either.
make people
Most people don't.
take
Yeah.
driving lessons when they move states, countries, anywhere.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people from all over the place.
I
Like
think
people
so.
in
Driver's
Michigan.
test
Yeah.
People in Michigan can't drive. People in California
The
can't drive.
entire state of Maryland should not have a license.
well,
Maryland!
Virginia's pretty bad too.
Nah, dude.
like,
Left lane, man. Left lane's for crime.
The
Get
Maryland
fuck out of
drivers
left
are
lane.
just fucking retarded, and then the Virginia drivers are just risk takers. Like every chance, every opening is an opportunity to just knock you off the road, like Mario Kart type shit.
That's
bro.
I don't know why
Everyone's
the
in a
DOD.
hurry. Have you ever gone to like the Midwest? Everyone's nice.
I don't
you
know-
need to merge? Go ahead.
I don't know why the DOD didn't invest in Maryland Altimas. Because those are...
An Altima in Maryland on the road is the most dangerous weapon the U.S. has.
What is a Tomahawk missile cost? Probably like what?
A lot.
10
A lot of
Altimas.
money?
10
Yeah,
Altimas.
10 Altimas.
Right.
100
more
of
than
them.
that.
Yeah.
Altimas you could buy with a Tomahawk cruise missile?
How much is a Tomahawk?
It's a lot.
Steak.
Steak. That's actually what came up at 3.6 million.
That's fine.
That's 3.6 million Altimas.
That's
Yeah,
not
exactly. Yeah, that's a
That's a
shit.
lot of fucking Altimas.
That's 3 million Altimas if you want to get technical. Like I think that's a fair number. You could literally just put like all the Baltimore drivers in Altimas, and then that's our greatest weapon we have.
Slap them on an aircraft cruiser or a carrier and whatever,
Yeah,
and
and
just
just
fucking
fucking
launch
floor
them.
it right off the side of the
boat. Fucking. All right.
We can make Altimas amphibious vehicles.
So
You just get some pool floaties from Walmart.
they'll find a way to piss everybody else
So
off.
Germany also was against people repairing their own shit. But
Yeah.
it makes sense because they have the Autobahn with a lot of unlimited speed. But I honestly don't think that whether you crash at 80 miles an hour, 100 or 20 miles an hour,
It's gonna suck.
it's still gonna suck ass.
Yeah.
But like I said, their safety inspection was super strict.
You can't
Even if you're
modify
missing a
things.
headrest in one of your back seats, you're failing that bitch.
Wow.
I still,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think that's a terrible idea.
I think basic
is
safety should be a thing.
Yeah.
Like
I
have
said.
your brake pads checked. Have your tires checked.
Yeah, but don't.
Have your tires checked.
Have your bushings checked.
Yeah,
The-
bushes.
You
The
have, how many
logistics-
wheels do you see do this? How many times have you seen a car on the side of the road broke down and you see one wheel's like this? because they're ball joint fucking.
Well, the
separated.
logistics behind trying to mandate that is going to be impossible.
It is impossible because
Yeah.
it
too
would be
big.
underfunded.
Yeah, we're underfunded. It's too big.
And that's why it's gone. It's gone to the states. That's why in Ohio we don't have e-tests. We don't have safety. We don't have anything.
Well, it's still be up to the states to fucking manage it. It's just you state the standards.
Yeah.
Yeah. The counter to this is just make the cost of living less expensive, and also make us not work, 40, 50, 60 hours a week.
Maybe.
So that way we could have more time to maintain the things that we need to maintain.
Or you
It's a
say,
crazy
or
thing.
you say like, hey, like, okay, we're not going to take away your right to repair, but you have to go get an annual safety inspection.
Yeah.
You make it a requirement.
Sure.
Keep your thing. You just have to go get that. I don't think that's a bad
Virginia
deal.
does that.
Virginia does that,
Yeah.
but then they add in the stupid ass fucking emissions OBD check and
Only to
fuckers.
the northern.
And if you're
northern
lowered,
counties.
you get failed too. So.
Oh yeah, then there's that. Yeah, suspension geometry.
Yeah, like what? No, I don't have bump steer. Like my bump steer isn't what's gonna help or stop me from fucking crashing into the Tesla next to me that's doing like 95 on their phone.
Yeah.
Another tube, you'd have to submit documentation of your whatever. Like you buy this suspension component, put on your car, you got to submit it to them, and they approve
Yeah,
it.
that's what
Okay,
Brendan
if they
was
approve it,
doing
you can
with-
put it on your car.
Yeah.
But then if the pull side doesn't like it, and they pull you over and say they don't like it, then the tube will just rescind their approval. I'm like, wait a minute, but the tube is above the pull side when it comes to vehicle safety.
Not today.
All
It's
right.
Germany. Have they ever really followed the rules? I mean, is it really that shocking?
No,
No.
it's not. But they're really nice people.
So on to our next topic.
What is our next topic? Kawah.
I got a couple of quick questions, and then I want to do. I know Josh isn't here, so we're doing it on his behalf. We're gonna do Dream Garage.
Dream.
Oh, yeah.
Garage.
Yeah,
Oh.
we gotta
I
do
don't
Dream
think
Garage.
I've never been on the podcast either though.
Yeah, we're doing Dream Garage for both of y'all today because I want to do. I already have my Dream Garage. I think my Dream Garage changed, but a couple questions before we get right into Dream Garage. Your experience in the Northern Virginia area car community, because you've been here for how long?
Well, I mean, I moved up here in 2005, and I was here at 2011, and then I came up here these last 2 years. So
Yeah.
8 years total within the DMV.
Yeah. What's your take?
Between what Nova, or are you including DMV?
What places have you been?
I lived in Northwest DC when I moved up here, and then I was frequently going out to Rockville or anywhere around the Maryland side, because usually on the Virginia side it was really quiet.
Yeah.
And I only came out the Virginia side out to Ashburn and stuff to hang out with my car buddies who were working in the garage repairing and building shit. So
Nice. Oh yeah.
um,
I'd say the DMV area entirely.
but DMV area, I was excited to come back
Yeah.
with the car as it sits, because I was like, man, now I have something to have fun with.
Yeah.
And I quickly found out where a lot of the spots were. I think it was great, and it's one of the things I'm really upset about leaving the country about, is because I can always find something to do,
Yeah.
say 2 to 3 times a week if I wanted to. I wasn't usually going out that much. I usually probably go out once, maybe twice, maybe if I'm feeling motivated. Katie's,
Yeah.
Mikey and Mel's,
Yeah.
Ken Island, Sunset, a little fucking street spot in southeast of DC in the Maryland side, where we all go have fun until 2-3 in the morning.
Yeah.
But the Virginia side was always no man's land.
Sorry, it's a cat
Oh,
food.
your cat feeder, got it. The Virginia side was no man's land,
Yeah.
because Virginia cops are just everywhere.
Yeah. V
Camping
State.
out, just ready for your ass.
Oh yeah.
But even still, Tellistown, Cars and Coffee.
Yeah.
Um,
The old Chick-fil-A meat.
but that's really not. I think there's some stuff that happens down in Manassas once in a blue moon, but
Yeah.
I like this area generally.
Yeah.
You can get around. There's stuff to do.
It has a good car scene. As someone who lives
I think
in
if I
North
compared this to New York, I wouldn't have liked New York so much. It's just too congested up there.
Yeah.
For stuff
Agreed.
like this.
Yeah.
Agreed.
What other parts of the U.S. were you in with car culture?
Savannah.
Oh, okay.
Savannah was great.
Georgia's car scene is
remember,
pretty.
what was the car show that got shut down?
So
Well.
Yeah.
And then they moved it to Savannah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they did.
yeah,
They did do that one
shit.
year.
Well, it was a European experience, was what it was called.
Yeah.
I was there for that.
Okay.
But like the car scene in Savannah, like we all met in like the Kmart, I guess. And, you know, those of us who wanted to go have fun afterward would dip off into the country to this neighborhood that was never finished developed. So it was just empty road. And we just used that to go race all night. No one would bother us because there's nothing out there.
Fuck yeah.
And if the cops did come because of, you know, the sound would travel, they would just tell us to leave.
Yeah.
Right. So we just have like a free weekend, do whatever the hell we want, go race, not hurt nobody, and then chill. And Savannah was chill. It wasn't nearly as busy as here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was in Florida, I was in Melbourne, so kind of a retirement-ish family community. Very small car scene, but going up to New York, Orlando or going down to Miami, baller, right?
Fuck
of
yeah.
course, it's just money. Miami is just all money cars.
Yeah.
Orlando, more regular, everyday kind of street car folks. But that was kind of like where my limit to stop. I usually stayed around Melbourne. So,
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, I mean, I grew up in Southern Virginia, where News and Hampton, so the street scene was way different back then.
Shit.
Yeah.
Were you on post down there too?
No. Well, when I was a kid, yeah, my dad was
Yeah.
Air Force, but
Yeah.
you know, after you know, I had my Nissan Stanza and shit. And,
Oh, Stanza, hell yeah.
man, shit was dope. It was
Hell yeah.
the pre-Altima, so
Yeah.
you can consider me like an OG Altima. So I was really hurt when they stopped making Altima. You know, I'm the OG Altima. Like bro,
Crazy.
I'm like the Altimas of today. Like I was out there just getting it after people, knowing damn well 150 horsepower was not enough. Was it 150, 125?
I don't even know if it was
No,
100.
it was 125. Then I swapped an Altima head on it. So I went from a 12 valve to a 16 valve. It eventually failed and spun a rod bearing because one of the things I had to do to swap this head was clearance, like a part of the head, because the blocks aren't exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know how some heads like overlap the edge of the block and then you have the cover?
Yeah.
And that's where it meets?
Yeah.
Like between the E and the DE block, there were some differences there, so I had to like grind some shit. But I wasn't smart on cars, really, per se. This was like me getting the Haynes manual and reading some shit and trying to follow instructions. I didn't realize that grinding all this aluminum with an open timing case cover, that grinding dust was going to go somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
So it went down into the oil pan and other places, I guess. And
Disco party.
yeah, so my first pull out to 500 miles with this head swap, I was like, oh man, this feels great. I get to a stop. I was like, fuck, that's not good.
Oops.
That was my first experience with rod knock.
Yeah.
But yeah, car scene down there, we were out all the time. We were ripping it from Hampton to Newport News,
Fucking bad.
Williamsburg to Newport News, City Point car show. It was every weekend, like back when we could do that, and the cops started raiding that shit. Target, Walmart, Home Depot. Yeah. So DC, you just have a higher caliber of car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you tend to have more people who are like into the big builds. So I really like the scene up here because I can get into like people who want to build shit and go fast.
Yeah.
And you get plenty of mix of cars that are just fast because the factory already built it for them. Whether you built it or the factory built it, it's still built. So don't use that as clout, motherfuckers. You know who you are. Well, my shit's stock. Yeah, just because your factory built it doesn't mean it's not built. Fuck you. Anyway, I'm not bitter. I'm just saying.
Yeah, let me get another thing of that Formaggio, dog.
Yeah, yes, man.
You want to pour yourself some too? Yeah,
A little bit. Eventually have to.
Yeah, man.
Out of here.
Fucking sad. You know what I mean? Like, very. Oh, cheers, y'all. Salute.
Slancha. Air cheers.
Air cheers. Well, when you're done with your tour and you want to come back, you let me know.
Just gonna retire over there, dude.
Fuck it, dude.
I found a race car shop. out in Spain. Maybe
There's
I'll
so
retire
much
and go work
pedigree.
for them.
Yeah. There's
Or
so
maybe-
much race pedigree there.
I don't know about Italy. We'll see. The
Yeah.
Italians are slow. When I say slow, like they're just slow to do things. They're not motivated by money. They just kind of like just live life, and when they feel up to it, they'll just do it. You know,
The timely time.
you know, it's like, hey, you want to get your AC fixed in your house? When can you get to it? Maybe today, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, who knows?
I'll let you know. But like, I need to know now. Can you look at your calendar? No.
No calendar.
Yeah, it's really like that. So it's different in Italy. But
That sounds like the dream.
But yeah, I like the DMV car scene. I would love to experience more. Like I would love to see LA's car scene.
Yeah.
Chicago's car scene.
LA's pretty
Yeah.
wild.
I would love to hit Houston.
Chicago's Houston. Oh, Houston's, dude.
Houston would be sick.
Like
Houston would
if
be really
money was
sick.
no object and I could just, afford an EV truck that can tow for 300 miles on one charge, 10,000 pounds on the ton,
Yeah.
I would do it. But I can't. So now I had to get a truck that gets 10 miles a gallon while towing 10,000 pounds. And I would drive to Houston and I would just drive around, see what's out there. Because I know I'd be slow as fuck compared to them. And I don't care. I just want to be in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Houston's a cool city anyways. Like there's a lot of cool stuff in Texas. I love Texas. I love Texas. What's
Bigger.
I heard
everything's
Texas is going to go blue this year.
I don't
Saying that
know.
just pissed people off.
It'd be a hard turn.
That
It'd be a real
ridiculously
hard
turn. It's
turn.
Impossible.
There's a lot of cool shit in Texas though. Austin's
I went to Dallas
great.
this year just for random. I've never been.
Dallas
Politics
is-
aside.
I love West Texas. El
I like
Paso.
El
Fuck
Paso,
Texas.
I love El Paso.
El Paso's pretty good.
I almost got robbed in DFW.
I would have robbed you
I don't
too.
like Dallas.
Damn.
Dallas just looks like
You
Ohio.
look like you got money.
Damn!
Yeah,
Where
the
is
F,
it
the F on
at?
your hat is like fuckboy money. That's what that means. I don't know what the F is, but fuckboy money.
Forward observations.
Not Formaggio. See?
That's
Not-
a
it's
Flamaggio
hat.
hat.
This is a
Yeah.
Flamaggio.
Oh no, what's the Forgiato? That's what.
Oh fucking.
No.
This is a Forgiato hat.
Now I want a
That's
Forgiato
mine.
hat.
I would also be rocking a G-Shock though. Let's be real. So. And my J's are downstairs, all 25 pairs.
What was the other thing? Dream Car Garage.
Dream.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. So Dream
Dream
Garage.
Garage.
All right. So here's how Dream Car Garage or Dream. Wow. Fuck you. You said it once and I went. So Dream Garage.
It's that whiskey.
It is. It's, that shit is fucking hidden. God damn.
Good.
Dream Garage. You have, dude. See his ears. His ears are. Tyler Hill just texted me.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Nick.
District Podcast episode 3 Rage Baits me the best way. It's awesome. See, that's what I'm saying. He's so. Oh, and we were talking about the 6 cylinders. When y'all start talking about the B58 inline 6s, I start yelling at my screen. This is literally what you fucking said, dude.
Wait till episode 6, baby.
Yeah, I should tell him we're
Wait, are we live right now?
Yeah. No, we're not live.
I'm
No.
confused.
That's why I'm saying we're not live.
Oh yeah, we can't be live.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's things we have to cut.
We're not live, and this man, he just knows. Anyways,
Fuck me up.
so Dream Garage, you get a 10K with your current budget. Oh, your current garage doesn't work because you don't fucking have a garage anymore.
I will. Don't
Yeah.
worry about that.
Okay, fine.
It's a dream garage for a reason.
It's a dream.
No, dream car. Yes. Okay. All right. So 10K, 100K, and 1 mil. Basically, fuck you money. Well, it's not even fuck you money anymore.
Not
but anyways,
anymore.
yeah. But 10K, 100K, and 1 mil. It could be.
What cars will be in that price range that I want?
It could be a car in the price range with or without mods. So it could be like if you're gonna buy a new car, for $100,000, or you can buy a $10,000 car, or it's like a $5,000 car plus the mods that you want to get or put on it, so on and so forth.
Can we buy multiple cars with the budget?
No.
given?
It's a single car
Oh.
within each of those price
I was
ranges.
gonna say that's a million Mark IIIs.
You would have one working car with
With
10
a million, that's a high probability.
No, you'd get a million Mark IIIs with $10,000.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But yeah, so 10K. I'll have you guys
One
start.
car.
100K, and a million?
Yeah,
Yep.
one car for 10K, one car for 100K, and one car for $1 million.
Understanding like what your current situation
I
is.
gotta think what I'm gonna do with the 10K. But if I had $1 million car,
Mhm.
it would be a Porsche GT3, and I don't think I would touch that million. But I'd be up there about halfway. I think 500,000. I think.
GT3 RS?
Yeah.
Is it
What gen?
Like the latest one.
992.
like a new? Are they $500,000?
Aren't they up there?
They're up there.
No, they're like 300 grand. Say that like it's not a lot.
992 point.
Like a 2026? Yeah. GT3 RS 2019. Okay, it's 264,000. You can get a what the fuck? A 2021 for 700,000 and it's just a 911 GT. What the fuck is this?
992 price.
Oh, it's a Tech-Art GT Street R.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
anything
it would be
tech-art.
one of those.
Yeah, there you go. 700
There you go,
fucking
$700.
grand.
$1 million? No, sorry. My $1 million would be probably something from Singer.
Okay.
That's fair.
I
They
like
make
where you're
beautiful
at.
cars.
P-Car.
It would
But-
definitely be a P car. I just have to have one because 100,000 is not going to touch it. But it would have to be a P car.
You can get a P-Car for it.
Not
get a
the
99
P car I want.
You can get
No,
a fucking
not the P car I want.
997.
Not the P car I want. I don't
The
want
P
that
car
one.
that you want. Well, what about the what is it? The Carrera GT 918 whatever.
Oh,
That's a P car. It's not-
those are fucking expensive too.
yeah.
That's a beautiful car. Hybrid.
Yeah. And they're
Fantastic.
fast as fuck.
Fantastic car.
What is a
I think you can get a Senna for like $1 million. Not a P car.
What's the other company? Not Singer.
Gunther
Rough.
Works.
Gunther?
Rough.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's that too. You can get a roof car. Yeah.
Roof rough.
You can get a GT3 Wyzak car for over $500,000 too. I mean, I guess. I don't know. If I had $1 million, there's
I would have to really look at it, but I just feel like I would, for $1 million, I would have
some crazy P car.
a P car. I probably does it have to be one car?
Yeah. Here
I can't split that that million.
One car.
Let's see one car.
So that's why it's complicated. There's a lot you can do with $1 million.
My $100,000 one would be an R8 of some sort, though.
Yeah,
Used R8.
Me too. Gen 1 R8.
They're kind of tough to find for under 100, but they're there. They for what I want, like
6-speed like gated V10 or V8.
it would be the V10, but like they're
Yeah.
kind of tough to find when it's not.
DSG, you can get a DSG V10 all day long, but not a
For under 100?
for under 100. But you can't get
I feel like cars a bid they all eclipse 100.
Cars and bid is fake. All that shit's fake. All that shit's fake.
My 10K car, I gotta think about that because it would probably just be something cheap and modded just fucking around people. I want something sleeperish as my 10K car, and I really gotta think hard about that because it would have to be all-wheel drive. And I know I would probably need about up to 4K of that for mods.
I'm gonna give you one.
I would even find a high mileage R32. I think I can get one under 10.
To be fast?
Oh, just turbo it. Like you understand the turbo.
You want something
turbo,
fun and
turbo.
enjoyable. It doesn't have to be fast.
I think if I can find an R32 it's kind of ratted out.
Yeah, you can find them
Yeah.
all day.
5K.
Nah. Yeah.
Probably 8 to 9 for like something that's kind of beat but still like decent,
Yeah. Tour show.
like an old.
And
Porsche.
that's another thing. I gotta take
Newer
myself
one?
out of my Volkswagen Audi bias. So
The only reason why I'm saying this is because I just know how much money is not required to make those things. Okay, you know what I mean. But a tour show you can get for $4,000, $4,000 or $5,000, high mileage, but like all Ford parts, and do a Livernois tune and fucking two twisty boys, and you're pushing like 550, 600. It's kind of stupid, dude.
I already know my 10K. It's an easy one for me.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let him think. I want him to finish his 10K car.
trying to see. Oh fuck. Damn, that's more expensive than I thought it was. I was trying to figure out how the C6 Z06 are doing.
Not too expensive. You
They're
could get,
expensive.
if you're trying to think of an LS car for under that, you could get any fish Shit, can you get a W58 for under 10 grand?
Mhm. You can get F bodies for under 10 grand all day. I love a good F body.
Is it a W58
Love a good
Trans
G
Am?
body too, though.
What? Wait, no, it's not a W50. What the fuck is the Trans Am that I was talking about? What's the catfish?
WS6.
WS.
No, you're thinking of
WS6.
Z28. Camaro's the catfish.
No, the WS6, right? Yeah.
The one
So,
with
like-
the cool hood scoop thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like a bat.
That actually is my preferred 90s, early 2000 American car of choice.
Great car.
I love my driver instructor had one when I was in driver's ed back in the day. It was white.
They're fucking
And I want one.
expensive.
They're desirable. F bodies are pretty desirable.
Yeah.
But you can still get them for under 10 grand. You just got to know a guy. Call up Brad.
Cost to know a guy. What would be my 10K car?
Holy shit, WS6s are expensive as fuck.
You just have to know a guy. Where are you looking?
57,000 miles, 17 grand.
Nope, it would
But
just be
where
a
are you
B5
looking?
or a fucking R32 swap. Fuck it.
B5 VR6 turbo.
Specifically R32 swap because R32 is life and life is R32.
And you can do that for under 10 grand.
What's that engine code? The R32?
BVK?
No.
Fucking.
How do you not know? You have one.
I only know
I just-
AAA.
Yeah,
You're a poser.
No.
You're a poser. He's a poser. He's not even a real Volkswagen head.
BFH.
My
And
10K
BML.
car isn't even a Volkswagen.
You know what's funny is I've never cared to look because I was always like,
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
3.2.
right. Yours is BFH. Mine's BHF. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I know. And then the Mark V is BUB.
Bub.
Movie.
So B5?
B5 with R32 swap just because.
Yeah.
The 100K car. You know what? No, one of the car I've always wanted and I could fit in that bubble would be the Jaguar F-Type SVR.
Yes. Those are sick. Super sick.
That's
Love
It's
Jag.
just
Yo.
something different. It's just something. I know they have electrical gremlins. I
Who
don't
cares?
care. They just look so cool to me.
I agree. Fuck, that's a
Um,
good idea.
And then the $1 million question. It'd probably be a Singer Porsche.
That's fair.
I hope that kid is okay.
She's fine.
I don't hear screaming.
That's a
She's clumsy. She's like me.
that's a really good. I like that. And I think that's
That would just fuck people up. Like,
That's a good spread.
yeah. Now, do you want to go? Meri? Do you want to go 10K, 100K, mil, or you want to go in the same order? Million, 100K, 10. Start with 10K.
My 10K.
What would you do for 10 grand?
What would I do for 10 grand?
No, wait, hold on. Anyways,
My 10K is very simple. What? You want more?
Yeah.
Damn.
You should
On a
skip.
Monday night?
Oh.
Wild. Are we already on vacation?
vacation.
we're on vacation?
so your
No,
10K.
Vacation starts Wednesday, but it's a Monday night, so fuck it. My 10K would be a 1979 Chevy El Camino with a junkyard iron block LS.
LT?
Huh?
LT?
LT what?
LT1?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not picky. All I want.
The LT was the iron block.
Damn, I gotta take away the Porsche. It's not expensive enough. Anyway, keep going.
The LT1 was
Mine's
the,
not gonna make a million either, but it's what I
The
want.
LT1 was the LS, just iron block, right?
Yeah, essentially out of like an old van,
I don't
like
know
old
if
work
I-
van. Yeah. 1979 El Camino, black, red pinstripe, because that's what I had.
El Camino, the ugliest car of them all.
1979 G body. There's two kinds of people in this world: people that love G bodies and liars.
I do love the Grand National. I just don't like the El Camino.
I love the El Camino. It's sentimental to me. So 1979 El Camino, all black, red pinstripe.
There's no way you're getting that for
On
for
bags.
10K.
Yeah, you can.
El Caminos?
I can pick up a 79 El Camino in Ohio all day for like $5,000. Put another
Yeah,
five
then you'll
into
spend
it.
$5,000 getting it running again.
You could
Yeah.
probably. You
And
could probably.
paint it.
Junkyard-
It's a fucking LS.
Junkyard
Or LT.
LS. Junkyard LS
got a
with a
Facebook
turbo
mark.
You know
on
how
it.
much? You know how much LSs are going for now?
LT1.
You don't understand where I'm from. Everybody has them for cheap up there.
Oh, I'll just go rent a U-Haul and take it out of that.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to
No.
this truck? It stopped
Crime.
So, but it has to be bagged. It's got to have an LS.
$3,000 in Gainesville with 123,000 miles.
That's what I'm saying. I want a 1979 El Camino with an iron block LS, slap a turbo on it, and it's going to be bagged on Dayton's.
Black and fucking gold.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is that a 79?
78.
No, the right year. Has to be a 79.
But you do a junkyard LT, LS, and what else?
Slap a turbo on it, bags, and real Dayton's.
You're out of the range then.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Not in the Midwest, baby. I can do all of that for 10
Bags
grand.
is like $2,000. Full in. All in is like $2,000.
Okay.
And then also
Not brand new.
Twisty boy? A spoolie boy?
Whole set turbo. $200 turbo. I can build a 79 El Camino for 10 grand with what I want.
You know what? I'm gonna make that.
I might have to look for deals and scrounge
That's
shit
fine.
up, but
Yeah.
I will go to Ohio because guess what they like in Ohio?
Caminos.
Drugs. And
Meth.
guess who be selling shit for cheap when they need shit? People in the Midwest.
My
She's got a
first
point.
experience in Ohio.
Remember when we were working on the Mustang and we found a whole rear end for like $300
And a pack of cigarettes.
and a pack of cigarettes? It came with the cigarettes. They were stale,
That worked.
but
My first experience in Ohio was in New Bremen, Ohio.
oh, that's not far from that's where Papa Fred's
And,
from. is New Bremen.
Sisters Church of Holy Relics.
There's a lot of Germans there.
It was
Colts. So, by the way, bro, this
too much. Too
this
much.
this Flamaggio hits like a fucking brick. Okay, 10K car, El Camino, LT baby.
Yeah.
Baby
Doesn't
turbo.
necessarily have to be on bags, but it absolutely has to be on
Oh,
Dayton's.
it's gonna be sick.
Has to be on Dayton's. Has to be on Dayton's. Has to have an LS with a
Dayton's
spoolie
are
boy on
like-
it.
Dayton's are expensive.
Not in Dayton. Where do you think they're made? In Dayton. That's where I'm from.
You just need to build cars in Ohio.
You
Apparently
can build
everything's
so
fucking
much
cheap.
shit in Ohio because everything is so cheap.
True.
Houses are cheap. I bought a house for 85 grand. Everything is cheap there.
The American
Granted, we sold it for like 200, but
the American dream is still real. It's just in Ohio.
yeah. You
Fuck
could
it,
have you.
my $1 million car is a fucking fully built boosted GT3 RS, like brand new off the lot. Like I take it straight to the shop. That's it. That's what it's gonna be.
That's fine.
That's what it's gonna be.
So much math.
I'm looking there and I'm like, I can get the whole thing for under 400. I got another 600 left. Yeah, we just get a shop to take care of it. Here you go. Have fun.
I'm still convinced that it's not that much. It is that much. Holy fuck. GT3 RSs are still in the fucking, or there isn't a 911 GT3 in 2026.
It's NA. It's NA car.
Mhm.
Oh, there is. No, it's coming out. No, there is one. I don't know. Fuck Porsches, dude. There's so much. There's 911.
Question about the $1 million. Do I have to spend?
No, you're 100K.
Yeah, but this is regarding. I know my 100K, but this is
She's
regarding
gonna
the $1
have a
million.
Hellcat.
Do I have to spend all $1 million on the car, or can I spend like $500,000 on the car?
No, you have you have a wallet that has $1 million in it.
Okay.
And then, or a budget of $1 million. That is inclusive of the car, mods, etc., etc. You don't have to spend it all. If you don't spend all of it, that's fine. But yeah.
My $100,000 car
Mm.
would be a Ferrari 412, the
Really?
Daft Punk car, with the flip.
Oh, that fucking ugly.
It's not
Do you know what
ugly.
this shit looks like?
It's not ugly. You know what? You can put a picture of it over the podcast as we're talking.
Okay.
They look really cool.
So let me paint a picture. Okay.
That's my $100,000.
Actually, before you look it up, I'm gonna paint a picture for you. So I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you this as much of a mental image as best as possible after 2.5 drinks of fucking Flamaggio. So a Ferrari 412. Now this is the 19. What is this? What year is this? 1980s.
yeah, it's an 80s car.
Late 80s, all right? Your real estate
that car.
company, you put your money in the right bank. You put your money into the right stocks, okay, in the 80s. You found your buddy and I, your buddy that you went to college with, you and him decided to take this entrepreneurship to the next level. You might have drunkenly kissed a couple times, but that's besides the point. Anyways, so you both are getting into your like later 30s, and you're like, you know what, dude? We got all these. We just made $2 million last year. We're like fucking millionaires. It's the most money we'll ever see ever in our entire life. Now it's a lot of money then, right? And then he's like, yeah, man, we gotta do something with this money. We gotta do something. We have to be like responsible. It's like, yeah, but I really want a Ferrari. It's like, yeah, I know what you mean, but we gotta be responsible. So what are you thinking? Well, you see Honda came out with that fucking Prelude. It looks like a Prelude. It's got a 4-cylinder.
Yeah, it's 4-wheel steering.
It's 4-wheel steering. It's great. You know what I mean? It gets good gas mileage. Well, I can convince, my wife that we bought a Prelude and bring this Ferrari home. It's the Ferrari 412. And it is literally a V12 front engine, 2+2 fucking thing. But it has ABS. It's a fucking Prelude. It's a fucking
I
Prelude.
love these. I love them so much.
So if for a Ferrari, it looks too stately.
I love
But I see the
it.
Prelude.
Well, the people who bought that shit in the 80s were dentists. 110%. Like, fucking missionary. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just straight up. Like, the rear end of that thing kind of looks like an F40 if the F40 got really fucking... Like, it would look like an F40 after, like, 12 beers.
Yeah, but like,
Look
look
at
how cool with
show them
the
the rear
pop-up
end.
headlights. It looks so
It
cool.
looks better with the headlights up.
It's very 80s.
The
It looks
Ferrari
so cool.
412 looks like if a
It's
Prelude...
okay because my $1 million cars are going to piss you off just
if
as
a
much.
Prelude was a kit car for a Ferrari, it would be that. It would be literally
You
that.
don't understand the importance of the front engine Ferrari V12. It is so important.
I do. The 599 does it great.
The 412 is beautiful, and I love it. It is a very cool car. It is
What do
very
you love
unique.
about this?
It's quirky. It's quirky. People would be like, what the fuck is that? That's not a Ferrari. Is that a Ferrari? That's what I want. I want people to look at it and ask questions. I think they're cool.
When the fuck did this thing come out?
What?
Whatever the new version Testarossa is. Jesus, what the fuck is that?
Do you want to know my $1 million car?
Do you want to know another quirky Ferrari that came out?
Sure.
The Luce.
Yeah, fuck that thing. Fuck that thing. For all y'all who can't hear this, the Luce, fuck that thing. I'm going to go to Ferrari personally
Is that
and
that-
tell them that they're
That
stupid.
real ugly one? Oh,
It's
yeah.
so-
No,
it's
that's
so
the new one. We're not
fucking
talking about.
bad.
I'm not talking
But it's
about.
quirky.
I'm not
Quirky
talking,
is not the word.
I'm not talking about new stuff. And my $1 million car is also a Ferrari.
But wait, really?
Yes.
What's funny is like I have
F12
there's
Berlinetta.
only one Italian car that I even
Wait.
madly considered. It was a Pagani.
Hold on a second. A what?
An F12 Berlinetta.
You can go
What?
down the
You
street
can
and
get that
at
for
Katie's
fucking...
right now.
Yeah, exactly. They're like $2.
It's relative. It's all relative. It's not $2, but you know what? Don't let him offend you.
I
You
really
do you,
like.
boo-boo, okay?
I really like V12 Ferraris.
Oh shit, son, damn. All right, never mind.
Yeah, they're a lot more expensive than you.
Why was it?
think.
What was I thinking? Oh, the 512.
No, an F12 Berlinetta is not a 512.
So you like GT cars, don't you, Squidward?
Yeah, I do. I do like GT cars.
I can't get a Lambo. I can't do that because it seems like that's like the go-to.
I think Lamborghinis
I
are
do a
ugly.
Lambo.
I like them, but I'm saying like I
Really?
can't do it because
I do a rear-wheel drive
I,
LP
everyone
570.
does that.
But look how good the F12 looks. You're familiar with the F12.
I saw one at Katie's last time I went.
They're beautiful
What color?
cars.
Hold on, let's see. Let me
What
just
color?
double check.
Blue.
Yeah. Blue and?
Tan. Blue over tan or green over
Yeah,
tan?
it was
Oh
that
my fucking god, there's this one right here. This one's blue or red, but it's so good.
Oh, I would do a blue over red. But isn't it gorgeous?
I want it in black.
Yeah.
If I got that car, it'd be black.
Black
think-
I'm not really particular on the color because I just I wouldn't want red though. That's the thing is I love Ferraris, but I don't want a red one. Yeah, they
Black.
look great in black.
So
But
like
it's such a good car. The Ferrari F12 and just their front engine V12s in general have such a pedigree. Such a pedigree. There's so much
know.
history. It's just like the only other car I would buy in the $1 million range would be an Audi S1. That's the only other car I would buy.
How much is an RS2 these days? Get one for under
Under
100.
You
under
can, you,
100
can,
grand.
you can get 100 grand.
With the Ferrari, wait, the what? The Audi S12?
The
S1?
Audi S1. I
Oh.
would buy an S1 with $1 million because those are like $500K.
You're the coolest cat ever.
What the fuck is an S1? Oh, shit, the Quattro. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
an
yeah.
S1. But a real S1 with a pedigree.
Oh, you're so fat.
If you
Yeah.
find a real retired S1 with pedigree, you're paying like
That's actually
half
really
a mil.
interesting. That's actually kind of interesting because that's two different levels of car. Like one is like a go fuck yourself. I'm literally can't be bothered. I'm taking the toll road everywhere I go, anyways. And the other one's just like, I will fuck your wife.
they're both kind of bad.
Nah, dude, I don't know because like with the F12, this is my thought process.
Noodle.
I'm not.
He's a
I'm
baby.
not- oh my god,
He's a baby.
he's melting in you. No, he's just melted right now.
He's a baby.
Just your baby. So
Cat.
if I was to
He's the best
buy
cat.
a
She's a little
Ferrari.
fidgety.
He,
I don't think I'd
boy.
consider a front engine Ferrari because the Ferrari is they stopped doing front engines for so long and then they mastered the mid engine. You know what I,
I don't
mean?
Because
care
you're
about
thinking
that.
too much.
I don't care
No
about
thinking
that.
too much.
If I'm buying a
Why are
GT
you
car, it's not.
judging
I'm
my-
not. I'm not. I'm.
My
This is.
dream
This
car?
is.
This is my dream.
It is. I'm just
How dare you shit
conversing.
on her dream like that?
No, she.
Right in front of
What
Noodle.
I'm gonna
Right
say.
in front of Noodle? That's
Look,
crazy.
babe, if you had $1 million to go buy your car and you had, let's say you had $1 million in cash and you're like, hey, I'm going to go buy my dream car right now, I'd be like, more fucking power to you. Go do exactly what you want. I'm not telling you
Do
to
me a
not.
favor. Do
What
me
I'm
a favor
saying
right
is-
now.
Huh?
Do me a favor right
Yeah.
now. Pull up what an F12 Berlinetta sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like every other fucking
No,
Ferrari.
it
Shut
doesn't.
your whore mouth.
No, it doesn't.
Really?
Your whore
No, it
mouth.
doesn't.
Close it all.
Why are you so uneducated?
Because I've not once ever considered.
Listen, pull up a Ferrari F12 Berlinetta and listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single time have I ever considered that. I'd get like a fucking.
You don't see them all the it's kind
He's on a track.
That's what the S4 sounds like.
you just
Same
picked
thing.
the worst video you
It sounds
could
like a B5.
you just found the worst video you could possibly find.
That sounds like a B5.
It's a B58.
Yeah. F12 out for a ride. Look at this traffic. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's.
Like those LEDs on the top of the steering wheel.
That's one of those engines that sounds like it wants more revs. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The only other
I could see it.
I would also take a
Bagged on RSs. I'm just kidding.
I would also take a 520S full stage 2 520S McLaren.
I thought about McLaren, but I already picked Jaguar. I can't have two British cars.
The 570? The 570.
Yeah, sorry.
How much is it?
My beer is
I can fuck with it about that.
Look up a 570.
Yeah.
570S, high revving V8. Sounds excellent. But it's still not a Ferrari V12. I just really like the V12s. You know
No,
what's one car I would not own? You know what's one manufacturer I would absolutely not own and you couldn't pay me to own?
Lamborghini.
Maserati, which is ironic. Because
Yeah,
I love
those
Ferraris.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's well. I've never considered. I don't know. The only McLaren. I think McLaren died after the fucking F1. My opinion. I don't know.
No, the McLarens are sick.
I don't know shit
The
about.
570S. Look up a
This is-
570S. Stage 2 570S. Full stage 2 570S with the army tricks.
700 horsepower. For $1 million though.
It's so much. There's so much fun. There's so much fun.
But like, okay,
Those
so,
cars have such a good center of gravity. They are such a good driver's car. The old 570.
you know what else you could buy for $1 million? Can't you not buy a P1?
I don't know. Maybe I get one of the. I'm just telling you the things that I like that I would buy for that.
I don't know why
amount.
you're being defensive. Nobody
And-
says you can't buy.
And if I
things
could
that
buy
you
any of them, it's
want.
probably
you can't
gonna,
buy a P1 for that
I was
much.
gonna say they're more.
Goddamn.
But it's still probably gonna be the The F12. I
Or-
just really like the F12. You could take it to the beach. You could take it to the track. You could go get groceries.
They are nice to look at too.
They're great to look at.
Why
They're
did I pick up
not.
that
Look,
cat? I
look,
know I'm
you
allergic
do
to
what you
cats,
want.
but I picked up the cat anyway.
I'm sorry.
It was cute.
He's
The what?
very cute.
I
He's
picked
a-
up the cat, and now my nose is like, "Hey, bud, you got
Hey,
too
remember
close."
you're allergic.
I got allergy meds.
It's too late now. It's setting.
So we got
Oh. Damn it, Noodle.
a V12 Ferrari front engine car. What was your 100K car?
Another V12 Ferrari.
Oh, the fucking the
412.
Jesus Christ, the 412, and then an El Camino, and then we have a Singer or
the GT3 RS
GT3 RS
modded a little bit.
in your 100K car.
No, the GT3
No, what was
RS
your
was
100?
my million car, and then the Jaguar
Oh,
F-Type SVR
Yes.
was my 100K
And then the
car.
R32
The
or
R32
B5.
The 132 B5 would just be like a little fuck around and find out car.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Standalone, single turbo.
It's hard to pick. It's really hard to pick. I don't even know what I would buy with $1 million.
Because honestly, I probably wouldn't buy one car. I would
No.
probably buy like a couple cars, and then I would build a shop. If I actually had $1 million.
I think
Yeah,
it'd be
yeah.
a car and a shop for sure. Because
Yeah.
like I mean, look, G3 RS brand new. You're looking at high 300s now. I'm sure there's dealer markup, so let's just call it $500,000 car. I still got $500,000. I can do a lot with that.
A lot.
I definitely wouldn't burn it all on fucking a car.
Yeah.
That's-
I understand that the label is Dream
In this
Garage,
economy?
but I would take part of that money and build the garage to put my dreams in.
Yeah, exactly. Dream Garage. It includes the garage.
Oh my god, Josh is gonna fight me so much.
It's okay. He can fight you.
It could also be a GT3 RS with a shit ton of money for tires and a shit ton of track days and
Lifetime.
a, shit ton
Ooh, or hear me out.
of- a replacement GT3 RS.
GT3 cup,
Backup.
a cup car,
Mm.
a cup car because you have to get the motor rebuilt every 60 hours. So you just use that extra $500,000 to rebuild your motor every so many.
And just keep
hours.
fucking pinning it.
Yeah, cup cars are sick. If you're gonna buy a Porsche, cup car might be the one. But you can't drive it on the road. You have to take it to the track. That's the only thing. They're like you can't even register them.
That's defeats the purpose.
But they're cool.
The presence
You could.
those cars have.
With enough crime.
Mm.
Yeah, that is true. If you take it elsewhere, you can drive it on the road.
Like
Like
when
Mexico.
you see one of those driving down the road, sunset, nighttime.
Oh yeah. Nothing has the silhouette of a Porsche. Nothing has a silhouette, which is crazy that I didn't have one in my lineup because they're arguably one of my favorite cars, and one of my bucket list cars is an air-cooled Porsche.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So maybe I would get an air-cooled
Like a 964
Porsche
or
for my $100,000. No, it wouldn't be a 964. I'd get a 911 like SC Targa.
I would
A
just
911 SC Targa air-cooled, like a 70.
You could get a 964. You could get a 964.
I don't want a 964.
Right.
I would rather have a Targa. I would rather have like a 911 SC Targa.
Yeah.
That's my $100,000. I'm changing my $100,000 car.
Yeah.
The 412, I could save up some of my millions and buy that later. I would love to have a 412.
All right, so we got our dentist.
I couldn't get Kawah to ride in the 412. He would.
Nah, I'd fucking. I'd just
he
drive a
wouldn't fit.
Prelude next to it and be like, "Hey, look at my Ferrari 412." Anyways,
practically cousins.
I think we hit time.
Yeah.
Let's we're gonna land this plane, as Neil deGrasse Tyson always said.
Where are we landing at Kawah?
Where are we landing? Ohio?
In a
flat land
field
out
in
there.
Pennsylvania. No, just kidding. Anyways,
Good root beer. And rhubarb pie.
I love rhubarb pie. My mom makes a rhubarb cobbler.
Well, she has 3 days to make it for me.
Okay.
Get to work.
She's in Ohio. She
She's in
grows her own rhubarb
we
too.
can fly it.
Nice.
And ship you one.
Q.
Hi.
Thanks.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming out, dude. I think this was a great episode.
It was a great time.
it's always
I'm really
been-
glad we got to do this before you leave.
Yeah.
Our ADD kicks in. We get to go on all sorts of tangents. But it was more structured in my interview. I feel like my interview I went all over the place.
That's okay.
Well, I mean, it was
You
kind of
had
there's a lot to
you
pack
had
in.
liquid help.
There was a lot to pack in.
Yeah. Talking about you and cars and shit like that in a short range, and I'm like, dude, how does this fucking man still do
No, I
this?
get it. You just didn't want to do any edits. I got it. It was like, you know what? And send.
Oh, this podcast is unedited too. Shit, I'm lazy now. Like, I'm pumping them out. But yeah, dude, I'm bummed. You know what I mean? It's bittersweet. You're leaving, but I know it's like.
Well, when you come out there, notice I said when. When you do come out there, the Ferrari Museum, the Ferrari experience is 2.5 hours.
You can take me to Italy.
So we can take the Audi down to Maranello.
Ooh.
Oh, shit up on the way there, then hop in a Ferrari to test it out. Is it Maranello?
Yeah.
That's right down, yeah. Then hop in a Ferrari to test it out. Talk about how slow it is. And then get back in the Audi.
And just book it the entire
Only
way.
if it's a 412.
Oh, God.
It's in the museum.
Probably. I'll literally
under a canvas cover, like dusty.
So no one has to
Never
look at
have
it.
to look at it.
They gave it to the receptionist and
What's
they felt
crazy
bad for him.
is there is a Ferrari 412 that was custom built and is wicked cool, and it sold for $1.5 million. Most of them will sell for under $100,000, but this one was a $1.5 million custom Ferrari 412.
No
that
bullshit.
Was at Pebble Beach.
If we found one for cheap, I'd fucking buy one, bag it, and put it on wheels.
It would look so sick bagged. But good luck with that suspension.
Anyways, so I'm very sad you're leaving. But this is definitely gonna we're gonna have to put a pin into the chats and pick back up, especially online or something like that too. You know what I mean?
And with modern day technology, I can be on my video and you can be on your video, and then we can merge them together.
We could I'm gonna send you a microphone, and
I have one of these.
I'm gonna give you, because we'll set up ours. We'll have our little
And I can whisper at you just like this. Isn't that hot? I can talk to you just like this at nighttime.
This is going to be our most viewed podcast.
When I edit this, I'm gonna be bricked. Absolutely bricked up listening to that part. Holy shit.
Like those guys at Hyperfest.
Oh my God. Anyways.
There's a company that was at Hyperfest that's called Bricked Up.
Yeah, they're called Bricked Up. And I'm like, hey, it's just a bunch of dudes with boners. Hell yeah.
It's a big, they build lifted trucks.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just get away from speed and just build rock climbers and shit.
It's actually really fun.
I kind of want one too.
Yeah, it's actually really fun. My uncle does it. He was in the car scene, and then he was like, yeah, I'm going to build. Now he does both, but yeah.
I raised the Audi suspension 3/4 of an inch, so it's pretty much a rock climber now.
Yeah, it's all
I literally can fit my entire phone underneath the front bumper with the lip on it, just like this, and I still have this much space.
That's
a monster truck.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's crazy.
Just take that to Moab.
Yeah. You
But
can
dude,
definitely go rock climbing.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I'm bummed. I'm sad. I'm bummed, but I get it. We didn't have enough time, and fucking time is fleeting. And shit
Now
like
we
that.
just have to go to Italy, which I'm fine with.
So I'm totally coming to Italy, and then on top of that too, when you get back, because I know that's gonna happen. Notice how I said when you come back. It'll be, I think, the conversations plus the car modding and et cetera is gonna be way different.
By the time I come back, y'all are gonna leave the DC area.
Nah, we can't.
Yeah, dude. Money's
This
on
is
here,
where
man.
the money is. Our jobs are here.
Money's here, but the cost of living kind of.
I just started a new career. I can't live.
Yeah, I'm about to be adjudicated in God knows when. Where else am I gonna go for the money? You know what I'm saying?
Detroit, duh.
Jesus Christ.
I just picked a random city. It sounded good.
Yeah.
I think you need
Yeah,
it.
Omaha. Fuck.
Wait the fuck a minute.
Yeah.
It's like you knew I was born there, and that's offensive.
You didn't know
In
that?
Bellevue or Omaha?
Omaha.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. You weren't in Bellevue then. I spent 6 months in fucking Bellevue.
I know nothing about it, but I was just born there.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
It's nothing there.
I met someone there, and they said it was really cool in Omaha. I had to go visit. I'm like, okay, sure.
You could travel.
It's
Omaha.
pretty.
You go from.
There's just
You
nothing.
can walk one side of Omaha to the other in 30 minutes.
Apparently, I have a sister out there somewhere. That's for another podcast.
We're gonna go say what's up. Shit.
I'm like, you're my long lost sister, apparently.
Yeah. But yeah, dude. Do you have any closing thoughts? Any closing words for homies, etc.?
I really hope that the younger generation continues to, or starts to, work on their own fucking shit. and fights for working on your own fucking shit, because this is America, damn it.
Fuck yeah.
Safety inspections for all, because some of y'all are just fucking assholes and don't take care of your shit. Especially you North Florida, Georgia folks who have like those fencings that you put in your fucking trucks. Literally chain link fence you bought from Home Depot. You just put it to line your truck and you stack it 10 feet high with junk. Yeah, I'm talking directly to you guys. Y'all are not safe. Yeah, I'm pretty set on a Porsche being my $1 million car. Like, even though it's not nearly $1 million, that's all I want.
That's fine.
I'm a realist. Like $400,000. Yeah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. When I retire, I'll have a Porsche. It'll probably be under 100,000, but
It's fine.
But yeah, that's it. I mean, thanks for having me. This is fucking dope.
Of course.
I like talking.
Fuck yeah. So the next podcast we do that's online, I'm hitting you up.
Yeah, we'll just do one in Italy. Let's just take everything with us.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, this will fit.
Dude, can we do it on a beach?
It's direct flight. You can get direct flights out of Dulles straight to Venice, and I'm only like an hour away from Venice.
Yeah.
So. And Jesolo Beach is only 30, 40 minutes.
Looks like we're going
from
Italy.
From Venice, but then Lake Garda is like 30, 40 minutes from where I'm planning to stay.
You're not living on post? You're not living on post?
Fuck no, why would I do that?
God. All right, we're coming.
Who does that?
He does it now.
Hey, dude, some people don't have a choice.
I'm trying to get a 3-car garage, homie.
Shit.
He's above that, Kawah.
Is that per diem pains?
I gotta have space for my 10, 100K, and $1 million car.
Yeah, see? He's already ahead of the game.
All right, we're making a contracting company. I'm going to come out there for work, and I'm going to have myself pay myself per diem, so that way we can be out there. Because per diem there is like $150 a day or $120 a day or some shit like that. Yeah, it's insane.
Let me hold $1, man.
Ah, shit. When I get it, bro, I'm breaking off everybody's something. Fuck you mean. But yeah, man, thank you very much for coming out. Thanks for being part of Podcast 6. And, thanks for being a homie. Sorry we didn't nowhere near as much hanging out. I'm so happy I got to do that fucking video, dude.
Minutes for me.
I know.
Dude, that video.
No, we've been so busy. It's insane.
I want to make that video again of the cinematic of your car. Just because
we do it in Italy.
And we just do it
in Italy.
We just do it in Italy.
Can we go to mountains?
There is a road through going down to Turin, I believe. It has 17 switchback turns on it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I drove that Audi NA from Munich through Austria down through Turin.
Shit.
I will make that drive again, but this time with Spoolie Boy noises in the back. So you have to be there for that. Yes. Or I'll just do it a second time when you show up. So it's fine. I want to say it's like an hour and a half north of me to where it starts, and it's gnarly.
And we got to see what the car scene's like out there too.
I'm gonna try and find it. Last time I was there, it didn't exist, but
we'll
see.
Yeah,
Italy's weird. They have the most expensive cars in the world, but their car scene is like where?
Yeah.
So, anyway, thanks for having me.
Yeah, Meri, you got any closing words?
No.
That's a word. No is a word.
I don't have anything. I think I covered everything. I could talk about my dream car garage for like a long time because there's a lot of.
I'm going to put you in for the next podcast.
She says that her closing words is a 412 is a real respectable car.
Actually, another 10K one that I would consider in lieu of the El Camino would be an AMC Pacer. And I'll end with that.
Oh my God. Okay, so anyways, thank you guys again for watching and listening.
Or Gremlin.
Or listening to the District Podcast. We appreciate all of your guys' support. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check out Q's socials below and take a look at all of his shit. Ask him questions about stuff. Maybe this dude likes to talk. So
yeah, but I hate when people ask me questions.
Yeah, see, so that's the thing is if you talk to him, just ask specifically questions and that's it. Don't even answer, anything. Just only ask questions. And then also check out our website for merch and whatnot because we do have some new merch that's coming out. And check out the upcoming shows that we have. Make sure you look at all of our vendors and support our homies that are on our list of our partners and whatnot on our website. And outside of that, keep cars cool, keep it positive, and go out there and fucking be curious and maintain your shit.
Yeah,
EVs are
maintain your
gay.
stuff. Yeah, EVs are gay.
Fuck Teslas.
Don't buy a Tesla.
Or a Lucid or a Rimac. Rivian.
Rivian. I like Rivian.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rimac.
There's the I think that's the oh, and the Hummer. Fuck the Hummer.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
Anyways, thank you guys again. See y'all on the next one.
Go Steelers.
What?
Pittsburgh? Really? That's crazy.
Oh my god, dude.